Well, howdy, howdy, all you misfits. Oh, how has y'all's day been? Y'all
How's it going, guys?
Y'all gonna have to bear with me here for a second, cause I wasn't paying no attention, and the time got by, and I ain't got it all set up. But I'm working on it.
We try really hard. We have good intentions.
I guess.
What is that they say about that? The road to what?
I have no idea.
You probably don't want to.
Probably not.
It says the road to HE was always paved with good intentions.
Oh.
Yeah.
That might be true. What am I trying to do? All righty, y'all. I think I got it done. Who all we got in here? Our DJ, howdy. Jackie, howdy. Shaky, howdy. Michelle and Rob, howdy.
Poor Rob.
Poor Rob.
I don't know, maybe Happy Rob today.
It might be. Hello, Victor. You working tonight, or you got a night off? I pinned the link to the top there, I think. So, you know. She'll be in here in a few minutes. She was getting ready to fix me some soup, and we hadn't even paid no attention to what time it was. Well, hello, Diaz.
Hello.
She was getting ready to fix. Well, look, we getting
Holy cow, it's Michelle.
privileged tonight.
Hey, DJ. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why you hiding? You acting like a little teenage schoolgirl trying to duck down behind the hook.
No, you see, I set up my webcam that I had to just uninstall and reinstall. And now it's sitting in front of the chat. So,
Hey, I had that problem too, but I figured out a solution for it. I set a chair behind the monitor.
yeah.
And I got my webcam on the tripod. So it's laying up over the top of the monitor on the back of that chair.
Hold on, I'm going to play then. Hold
Hey,
on.
Rob.
Poor Rob back there in the background.
He's hiding behind Michelle.
That's better.
Backseat
Hold
driver.
on, we're still fixing. There.
Hey, Shaky.
Okay, we're fixing.
Cool.
Hi, Shaky. Hi, Jackie.
Yeah.
Hi, DJ.
Hi, DJ.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Vidra. Hey, DJ, we were in here live last night. That little girl was so cute showing all her things.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, I think DJ was trying to pick on her there to get asking her or letting her tell all them jokes.
I'm sorry. I got to ask you something real quick. Is this the adult channel?
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
you
you
never know.
you can't tell what it is no way.
I want to
After
have.
last night.
I want to have my beer, covered just in case.
Yeah.
Can you turn that fan on low and face it this way?
Got a dress on her beard.
That's what it looks like. Looks like it's got a dress though.
It's a washcloth.
Okay, anybody, you want to know what's in here? My Yeti?
What's in
there? This is...
No.
Well, there's Sprite.
Howdy, Papa Rock.
Hey, Papa.
Hey, Papa.
There's
Hey.
Papa Rock. Hey, JD.
You got
Hello,
Sprite?
Hello,
Rob.
buddy.
What you mixed with that Sprite though?
What's in here?
Jim Beam.
Cherry.
Ooh,
Cherry Jim Beam.
Well,
The end of the bottle.
Red Stag.
He drank the rest of the
Black
bottle.
Cherry.
Jackie says hi. If you don't
Pretty
see it,
good.
Papa.
Hi, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Well, hello,
Yeah.
everybody.
I would have some. She drank all mine, so
Rob has a beer.
I did. I
Yeah,
started.
see, well, yeah.
if I'd have been thinking, I'd have
Already,
put one in that
put-
got cold today, but I didn't even think about it.
It's chilly here today.
Papa Rock, how are you feeling?
With my hands, how you feeling?
There's our old Papa back. Quick
Mich-
draw.
Michelle is lost. Michelle, you lost on that one? Or did they freeze? They
Yeah,
froze.
they froze up.
Papa froze them up on that.
Did we?
There they are.
Is everything frozen or is it us?
No, you're back now.
Yeah, you're back now.
You were
Yeah.
frozen.
Okay.
Hey, Michelle, have you cooked any more tablets?
Uh-oh.
She's going to leave.
No, I think it's the internet.
No, she's having internet trouble.
Yep.
Oh Lordy, I hope not.
Yep.
Yeah, most definitely internet trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
There
back.
they are. They're back.
We love you, Michelle. And poor Rob.
I don't even know what's happening right now, you guys.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, Papa.
Poor Rob.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna type
Poor
it
Did
in
you
guy.
know
chat.
they started a new channel?
Yeah, I seen that.
Did
Yeah,
everybody
Rob
freeze
did.
up
Yeah.
or just us?
No, it was just you. You're fine at the moment. You're just a little blurry, but you're fine.
Victor said he got $25 toward the ESO. May get more soon.
I know. Yeah, Victor, let me know when you get it, and we will play together. Yeah,
Oh, is that the game?
yeah, it's Elder Scrolls Online. So, yeah, it's a game.
there's Michelle Crackers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, how's your channel doing? Oh, she's on
Yes.
the phone. How's your channel doing?
Which one? The one, our old one or our new one?
The new one.
Our denture channel is really good. We get about 60,000 views a month now.
Wow.
The new one, well, we've got 2 videos up there, and we started that because Rob has, with our new denture niche, it kind of pushed Rob right out. And
Pushed out.
I don't want that. So
We also missed you guys outside of the denture thing.
we put it
Yeah.
back in.
Yep. That was the most important thing. When they come back on with a different one, we get to spend more time with them.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was the most important thing we knew when they come back.
Yeah.
Until I get my teeth all pulled and I get dentures, and I can be on the denture channel then.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Jill said she had a hammer. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Again.
Loopy Loopy Michelle.
Yep, Loopy Michelle and poor Rob.
Poor Rob.
Leonard.
You got your bottle there, Dez?
I'm sorry, hon?
You got your bottle there? There you go.
I thought maybe
I've got my bottle.
they're crackers.
I didn't even drink on mine last night.
Yeah, there's where you
You know,
It should be, Michelle, it's pinned to the top.
Okay, let me get my. There it is. And I gotta have. Nope, it's pretty good too. And I got you one in the freezer. Oh, do you need salt and pepper?
Well, I got salt.
Alright, I'll bring you the pepper.
Alrighty.
You got another bowl for it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
My mom told me that
You
today
need four,
about what I
four
told you.
two.
So,
I'm
yeah.
gonna take one of mine right
I'm
now.
sorry, your mom said what now?
My
My
mom
anxieties.
told me about
And
that
then that way,
today, what I
when
was
the 4 pills kick in, I can lay
about.
down.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, Mama.
Hello, Mary.
Well, hey, Mary.
DJ,
Yes,
it might be easier to text me, message me on Facebook.
well, I already did. I'm telling you, my mom told me all that today.
Oh, okay. About the flooring.
Yes,
Okay,
Change
gotcha.
rooms.
yes.
She
I thought maybe there was
sideways.
something else.
No.
There you go.
She's like, this is getting ridiculous.
Oh,
Yeah. Have you got
Here's
Rob? Have you got Rob cooking tonight?
Hey, Mary.
no,
no,
what?
he's making a Kahlua thing now. Oh my gosh, he's going to be drunk. Oh, we were trying to go live from my laptop, which is the farthest away from the Wi-Fi, which just isn't working. So now we're in the kitchen on my phone.
Ah,
yeah.
You can watch Rob make an alcoholic beverage.
Did I just hear you say he's making a Kahlua sombrero?
What does
Is he making a Kahlua sombrero?
he's making a Kahlua something?
Kahlua,
It looks
milk,
like
and ice, right, Rob? Or are you making a White Russian with vodka? Okay. I,
Dad,
I'm gonna have
I don't
I'm
like
gonna have
I don't like the vodka and wine. I like the Kahlua and milk and ice, shaken.
I asked her if I could get the $50 gift card. She said only if I can. Oh my gosh, Vitra! Somebody was being mean to you. Oh, DJ, I got $25 towards ESO.
I done
I
read
don't
that.
care.
But did
Yeah,
you see this?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I gotta go shut the light off in there. Here, have Rob.
Okay, got me. How you doing?
Good,
We
you
doing
know.
Rob,
good.
how you
How
doing,
about
Rob?
you?
Yeah, I'm better now.
I
I'm set.
started to say,
Big
yeah, you'll
one.
be better in a
No.
few minutes.
Yeah,
I'll catch up. Don't worry. Don't worry.
because you're not doing that. I like you, but I don't like you that much. So, no
You get me
way.
right now. Gotta make room for boss.
I may have to go make me one.
Yeah, see, I'm being good tonight. I'm having mater soup.
I'll put yours in the freezer for you.
Yeah,
This is
but
Could let people think I was good for just a few moments.
voila.
30 seconds.
Might as well be truthful, hat and I pop a rock.
Yeah, that's right. And might as well.
Yeah, but her truth ain't always right.
Hey, ain't that the truth?
Oh, and they're picking on
I don't
April
blame
night.
you.
There we go.
yeah,
We just can't.
I get that video. Really, all you, I mean, it's all up to you on what
I'll be right back.
phone
All right.
did you
Alrighty,
get.
Papa.
So, yeah, that's up to you what you buy. Not me, so. Yeah.
Yeah, if he keeps spending all his money on these game cards, he'll never get that tube and over the board computer put together.
Yeah, so last night on my stream, we got into wanting to play games together.
Mm-hmm.
And, the one game I play is Elder Scrolls Online. So, yeah, that's what we just talking about.
Ah,
Mm.
I don't have time to play games anymore.
He used to play World of Warcraft all the time.
Oh, nice. I played that, but I gave up.
Mhm. Now, I didn't play the online version. I
No.
played the older ones where you had just the CD.
Oh, he got a
Yeah,
bacon double cheeseburger meal.
you actually played the Warcraft game.
Hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, when they went to it being online only, I quit.
What's your hat say,
Uh,
Rob?
It says old dude, 50 at 50 years, but he's older than 50.
That's old.
Old dude.
Old
He's
dude.
the old dude.
I'm the old dude.
I thought that's what it said.
I think I referred to you as old in one of our recent videos.
Oh, she did. She called me old.
I did. I
I knew
told
it.
you.
On
He is
the new
old.
channel. He's old. We're sitting at KFC eating a cheeseburger or something. We're eating a sandwich, and she called me old.
You are old.
Only a year behind me. Actually,
Oh,
6 months behind me. So
Own it. Own it, dude. Own it.
Well, hello there,
that's
Micro.
it. Hello, Micro.
Hey, Homer.
Hi, Hopper.
hey, Micro, what's up?
You're only as old as you feel, right?
I feel about 82
I'm
sometimes.
about 90. Then I'm
Me
older than
too.
him.
I feel like 105.
Some days I feel like 47 until actually you get home, and I'm more like 87. But
You youngin.
I hear you, Victor.
That's a big wide range there. Of the mornings I get up feeling 90, and in about midday I'm down to 80. So
yeah,
And by evening, she's back up to 120.
Oh, yeah, I'm with Glenn. By evening, it's like, my evening ends sometimes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I know it wasn't too bad today, but some days it is. By evening, after we get everything done and come in and sit down, I'm like, oh my gosh.
I've enough of that.
yep.
I'm
That's like
50
I
pounds
get home
in
from
the
work and
hole.
I got to chill for a while.
Yep. Yeah, I remember Michelle's video about the spoons.
Oh, yeah.
Last night, I sat here on the couch, went to sleep, woke up about 2 o'clock this morning. Like wide awake. I was like, there ain't no use going to bed now.
And then
So
I
I
went to
sat here.
bed.
Yeah, she got up and went to bed. I sat here and edited on videos till about 7:30, something to 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have a nap.
Yep.
That's exhausting sometimes, editing.
So I just fell over in the on the couch and took me a nap here on the couch.
Took another one on the couch.
Oh.
You ready for some more?
It don't matter.
Oh.
I need to teach Rob how to edit. Every time I mention it, he says, no, that's all right. I don't want to learn.
Way to go, Rob. That's me.
Well, I mean, I do want to learn. I don't have time to do it right now. Because if I'm not doing something at work, I'm doing something here, something for them, or something for her, or something for. So it's like I'm not.
Something for me. Hey, I know I could make a list.
You got a list.
You won't.
There's a fan in there you need to put on.
Oh, I
There's
do
a
need
sink
to
to put in.
I bought me a ceiling fan for my bedroom that needs put up.
Well, howdy, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, party time.
Hey, Josh.
Joshy.
Hi, Josh.
No, that's Joshy, y'all. It ain't Josh, it's Joshy.
Ah.
Uh,
Hey, Joshy.
Party time. Party time.
Party time.
yeah.
We're gonna meet some.
Right here.
Ain't that a song?
Mm-hmm.
Real chips. No,
Oh, Rob, did you see my short I put up today?
Which one?
The deer.
I don't think I did.
The ones I put out today was deers.
No, he
No, I
didn't.
didn't see that one yet.
I figured you might like to see them.
Someone's in the other room.
Eating, right?
Well, different ones.
Yeah, deers.
Yeah. Yeah, there's different ones. Through it.
Yeah, but you like the big old buck.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? How many is it? Eight or 10?
Something like that. Yeah, I think. I can't remember.
I'll be
There's
back. I gotta
Joshy.
listen. I gotta put laundry in the dryer.
Oh,
Okie
Joshy.
dokie.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
by the way.
Getting links dropped in your chat this morning.
Come back up when you get done.
Oh, I'll be right here listening to it, just responding. I just will be out of picture. But look, no black.
I hear you.
Here, put some in this bowl. There's egg on.
Sitting here this morning being good and dropping links in the chat and everything. And he said, "Thank you, Miss April."
I was cooking. Well, no, not that time.
I didn't say a word. I just kept dropping links.
I thought it was on her channel, wasn't it?
The what?
Wasn't it on her channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put y'all. I'm up to 112 subscribers. I went from 87 today to 112.
Cool.
Up, April's gonna
Right.
pass me by.
Yes,
Well, that
Congratulations.
was earlier. You might be more than that by now.
my fudge video is 2.2 something.
That is
Nice.
awesome.
117
It is
now.
117.
Like I said, April's gonna pass me by with the numbers.
Cool.
Hey,
Good job.
you done passed this channel.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
It's
good.
your personality, girl. It's your personality.
yeah,
Thank you.
I have no doubt that you will pass me any day.
How
I
long
don't
you
know,
got
Ranch. I see
to
him in there.
start on it there, DJ?
You sure do.
But I'm afraid she's gonna wind up going bigger than our main channel. We'll have to change it over to the other her channel being the main channel.
Yes, there is, Sarah.
Enjoy it.
We do have pop can and bottle recycling. There's all sorts of recycling here in the U.S.
Oh yeah. About everything anymore.
Yep.
Glass,
Yep.
plastic, paper bags, newspapers.
Fritos, we're doing it.
I
But not
figured
as good as Germany though when it comes to recycling.
So now I know why you had to get that the other day. Y'all had this plan.
What's that?
You weren't supposed to tell him, April, did you?
Carmella bar.
Oh yeah.
It's got caramel in the center. It's good. See, Josh is eating one too.
I'm gonna have to start paying attention to what they're saying to each other, I guess.
He dropped it off the other night.
He gonna catch us one of these days, April.
I go ahead and bucket.
Oh me.
Sorry.
Have you still got your hot Cheetos? I'm gonna have to get me a bag.
I got that many left.
You ain't got me any. Next time you bring me another Carmella, bring me some more hot Cheetos on over too.
Some more.
Okay.
Done been telling on yourself there.
Okay. Everybody got something to eat.
Yep. Except for me and DJ.
Live stream mukbang.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
ate before number two.
Hey, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Oh, that's awful.
What?
Beatrice says they don't pay the 10 cent for cans or anything like that, so they just sit in the trash.
Aw.
Do y'all know what aluminum's up to now for like pop cans?
I
It
can tell
was
what's up
down
through
for a
here.
while, but
There's got to be an easy way to eat this.
where was
In,
those
in
freezers in the other
Massachusetts,
room?
it's five. In
The one thing.
Massachusetts,
Uh-huh.
you pay a deposit with your cans. Anything you get, that's beer, soda, whatever. In the can, you get 5 cents a can back on your can, but you already paid it in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to the machine, you throw it in the machine, it crushes it, and gives you a receipt. You take it and cash it in.
42 cents over 100 pound.
Okay, because I knew they said it was up, so I wasn't sure.
I got a whole
But
lot of
yeah,
pounds that I've been sitting on waiting to haul off my haul off this week.
Remember the
Cool.
cards of pop bottles they used to have? Like 6 packs of Pepsi and stuff
Yep.
in
uh-huh.
a bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Do they even still make bottles? I don't think so.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
do.
Mhm.
Yep.
They
It's
recycle them,
not
but I
as
don't think they pay for them.
yeah, it's not as popular as it used to be, but you can still get a lot of stuff in bottles. They even come out with like special kinds, like made
Yeah.
a certain way,
Mhm.
or like if they've got a new drink that's coming out that they're going to feature for a while, they sometimes do them with them.
Okay.
For these things.
What things? Well, those are like corn chips. You could try. Go ahead.
Okay.
They're the biggest corn
Beer
chips
and
I've ever
chocolate.
seen.
Beer and chocolate do not go well together.
No.
I just had an almond joy.
Mary,
Almond joy
how are
does
you feeling today,
not
girl? Did you get your chicken coop door built today? We got to do that too.
I got to rebuild a whole chicken tractor.
Yeah, took 3 of them.
Okay, now I'm good. I got pretzels. Pretzels and beer work.
Yeah, those
Cool.
work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nibblers. Here we go. Oop, oop, oop. I
Or
almost lost the
popcorn.
bag. That
Go ahead,
too,
Cole.
but I didn't want to pop it and have it go off in the headphone.
Mm.
I'm eating Fritos and salsa with the spoon.
Oh, that sounds good.
Fritos and what?
Oh, salsa.
Salsa
Oh,
with the spoon.
Michelle's candy,
not
cowboy candy in
not
there.
now.
Okay. I was going to ask a
That's what
minute
corn
ago.
chips are.
We eating green chili?
That's a
He wanted,
corn chip.
Motor
Um,
soup.
he wanted
It's as
some.
big as
I
my
hear.
head.
I have never seen them look like that.
Nope.
Mm.
What's in this bag? They're all just round corn chips. See?
Oh,
Tell you
heck.
Mm-hmm.
I had never seen them like that.
Yeah, I have too. I ain't never gotten none of them, but I have seen them in the store.
That's good, Mary.
I
what?
haven't seen them in the store.
We do. We got to do all 3 of ours, the big white house and
All right.
everything. Our hen got out the other day, and I was telling Glenn, "Come around the other side." And I said, "Oh, never mind. She done went back in by herself. She went in the wire."
Most of them, all thing you got to do is throw the seed in there and they'll run back in.
Yeah, we got electric fence around them, so we don't worry about anything getting in. But still,
Hey Josh, I just want to say sorry I did not stay for the whole thing, the whole live. And I did see you come in at the end of mine last night. Thank you for stopping in, even if it was for 2 seconds.
I was there for a little bit.
Okay.
I was
I was laying here watching Glenn sleep last night.
I was talking to Devil Dog when who's I talking to? I was talking to somebody on the
I was
phone.
watching that cute girl on DJ's.
Yeah, I leaned over there
She was
gonna
so pretty.
rest my
wasn't.
side a few minutes, and that's all it took was laying over, and I went out.
Yeah. And then Sasha is a good kid. I will say that. Can't say
Oh my
much, but I can say that. Haha.
Yep, Vitra was there.
Yep.
Yeah, I had DJ and Dez both pulled up there listening to
I
both
was
of
at
them.
DJ's. I was the first one there, and I left him a message before the live even started. Said, "Hey, I'm gonna be here quietly watching. I'm on my live, but I'm here to support you."
Yeah, and I was also on live. I had it toned down, but
Yeah,
I
me too.
was there.
Yeah,
So,
I had you on. I had you
Oh,
like
boy.
on the lowest one before it went to mute, just so that
yeah,
it would count.
yeah, me too. Me too.
The things we do for our friends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know last night we was when we was live, we got to laughing and cutting up and I said, gosh,
Oh
y'all,
my,
it's 15 till.
that was
Mhm.
hysterical. We had so much fun.
My face was hurting so it's still my jaws are sore today. I laughed so much last night and that ain't no lie.
uh,
Rob wants to start going live on our new channel. He likes that. He likes that, and he misses that, so he wants to start doing that.
Well, we can't wait to see you.
Yep.
cool.
We used to do it. We go out in the woods, going out, change the stands around, not the woods driving around.
No, I filmed them. That wasn't a lie.
We gone a couple times.
We may have. I don't know. Live from the tree stand.
Yep.
No, you wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She wouldn't be quiet. We're deer on it. She's like,
Are we done yet? Are we done yet?
she's like, you check in. When I was in a deer,
I kept filming.
she'd hide back in, check in again. Right, just a bit 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I got a feeling
because
somebody
you
next
so.
weekend probably gonna be here nor we're there yet.
Yeah. No doubt.
I put my headphones in. Huh? What?
We're gonna have a good time next weekend.
Yes, we are.
I can't wait to bring the boys down there. They're gonna love. They're gonna love it.
Well, I hope so.
Well, we're gonna make. I'm going to like Aldi's or Save a Lot or something, and we're gonna make a goat care package. So there'll be plenty of goat care package when we get there.
Well,
Well,
they'll love it.
we gotta get
Grapes.
we gotta get grapes. We gotta get a bucket because one kid's get car sick.
Oh,
My
gosh.
wife, she's
Yeah.
maybe 2 buckets.
Where's Stevie? Stevie, are you in here?
Yeah.
Josh.
Josh.
Josh, you hit the wrong button again.
No, he would
There
be
you
right
go.
back.
Yeah. There's a new Mario 5 game coming out soon. Do you know that, DJ?
Not really. I know there's a new
Mario 5.
Mario movie coming out,
Oh.
but yeah, I haven't
I'll be back.
opened the game, but cool.
Josh said he'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know Vitra was saying there was one coming out soon. I used to love to play Mario.
Me
And
too.
I ain't
I
played
like too.
Mario.
I like Mario.
I did too.
Yeah, I like The Sims.
Oh,
I
we're
played
getting
Yeah.
Sims
Train Me
1.
too. Don't worry. We got a carload of that.
Oh yeah, make
Yeah,
a Benderville.
I couldn't play anything but Sims 1.
good game.
It's
Excuse me.
like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh yeah,
You
Glenn
like
liked
that one?
playing that roller
Yeah,
coaster.
Yeah.
yeah,
He played the.
It was alright.
You played the what? Train Tycoon and
Now,
Trucking
like the Train
Tycoon.
Tycoon, that was the original start of all of the Tycoon games.
How do I have some more water?
I like Grand Theft Auto.
Transport Tycoon.
I like all the Grand Theft Autos.
You know, I
Evan
don't
used to play those.
nice.
know if I ever even played them any or not.
Well, I used to get all the cheat codes. You get all the little planes and you get the little backpacks. And you get the
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah.
of manual and
What else? I play Candy Crush now. Candy Crush and Soda Crush.
Yeah.
I have it. I don't play it.
We got there for a while. We played them Crush games, but then we got on Township for a while and then quit.
Yeah, I was on that for a while too.
We
Yeah,
started
same.
back because it came out with some new stuff, so we started back yesterday.
Believe
I
it or not,
like that the casino games too. You go to different
Yeah.
casinos and different things.
yeah.
I guess my
Oh,
biggest games is, like I said, Transport Tycoon was my first big game that I played, and then I got on that Warcraft, and I had I think 1, 2, and 3 on it on the CDs, and then they went to online only, and I said the heck with it then.
Yeah.
Hello there,
Yeah.
Lois.
Hey, Lois.
I know what's
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out. I will charge you a little.
All right, DJ. I'll
Righty,
see you later,
DJ.
buddy.
Thank you for
right.
jumping
Uh,
in.
See you, buddy.
bye, guys. See ya.
Bye, DJ.
But my nephews, they got me on some of them fighting games for a while. But
I play one. It's Ninja Assassin or something like that. It's one of those things like that. It's kind of cool, but they get old after a while.
yeah,
Well, the biggest thing is they want you to buy everything. And we got to buy this, got to buy this. You got to want to buy. I don't want to pay for the damn game. I want to play for free.
well, that was me. I mean, as long as you could go buy the CD, I didn't mind buying the game.
Yeah.
But I ain't paying every week to be able to play it online. I mean,
No.
I ain't
That's
gonna.
that's like the Grand Theft Auto. I buy the CD and play it on my computer. You know.
I know with my nephews, we played Quake.
Yeah, Quake was the one I was thinking of.
No, the one you liked the best where you used to pick on me was
Yes, Lord. That was World of Warcraft. Well,
Whoa.
Yeah, that was Warcraft, wasn't it?
It was. Yes, me Lord.
And then the other ones was they was something like that too, but I can't remember the name of them. I'd have to go in there and find old CDs to figure out what the names of them are.
I tried that World of Tanks for a while too, and I couldn't get into that one.
I played the ice cream.
Nephew got one from somewheres, and he installed it on my computer. It was General something. It was kind of like that. It was one of the fighting games, but you had to build tanks and
The ones
jeeps.
that I enjoy the most are the ones that you do like I can go find a game, search things, mystery thing. You do that,
Yeah,
search
seek and
things
find.
and do little puzzles and such.
Yeah, the seek and find ones. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
those too.
I like those.
Yeah.
Did Homer leave? Homer. Oh,
Now, Susan, I don't know about Farm Together on Xbox. I know I used to have the John Deere game, farming game, and then I had another one that was a farming game on the computer.
where's Red?
I just ain't played them in a long time.
She probably didn't get a notification, and I didn't send out nothing tonight at all.
I about throwed my phone tonight.
Don't
I'm
do
sitting
that.
here with my phone, and all of a sudden it went off, and I had a notification about this live. They're going live in 30 minutes. I'm like, I don't get notifications on nothing, and here I'm sitting here setting this up, and I get a notification on it.
The ice cream would have been better. I moved to ice cream.
Glenn was wanting ice cream this morning. He
Well,
eats ice cream naked though, so I hid it.
Well, yeah. Wait till you're done with the live first, okay?
Anyway,
we bought these for Rob's birthday party. These were perfect for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the adults.
I mean, remember that one?
Is that like a Hostess? Not Hostess. Hood's ice cream cup with the.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the little. I got what they got a chocolate swirl and they got the strawberry swirl.
That's cool.
I used to get that strawberry swirled ice cream every once in a while, but last time or two I got it, it just wasn't that good.
Well, this is the first time our little 2-year-old granddaughter had ice cream ever.
I loved it.
I gave her ice cream in a little cup, and she just sat there. It was all over her face. She loved it.
She loved it.
My daughter's like, what are you doing? Then I gave her a big cupcake. It was everywhere. She loved it.
That's when it's good.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
get me to
She
go to
loved
that?
it.
And she, for a long time, she wouldn't eat cake. No kind of cake. She wouldn't touch it.
Yeah.
For 1 year birthday,
Wouldn't touch her
Wouldn't touch
cake.
wouldn't touch it.
Hated anything sweet. Now it's like, I'll have it all. In fact, I stopped at the store Thursday and bought Reese's Pieces, and I taught her the word candy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
candy.
Candy.
And she says it really well, too.
That'd be my first word.
Her dad got home, and then he couldn't get her in the house, and I just said, "Do you want some candy?" And he looked at me with a shocked look, and she went, "Oh, yeah," and ran right for the door.
Yep.
And I'm like, I didn't see anything. I don't know nothing.
Nothing.
I don't know anything.
I figure April's first words was either chocolate or chicken. I don't know which one it suited. Probably one or the other.
Yep, that'd be
That's
my
funny.
names. Sis,
Or
I
knowing
got my
her, she might have
video
said
out.
chocolate chicken.
I don't think so.
Oh,
That would
yeah.
be good. Have y'all seen them black chickens? The chickens that are black meat, black everything?
I've
Yeah.
seen those, yes.
I just don't know if I could eat them things. I don't think I could get past the color.
Somebody had one. I don't know what somebody. Somebody had one.
I know that wild turkeys are all dark meat.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I don't ever need one of those. I don't like dark meat.
Yeah, I mean they're not like dark meat, but they're like dark.
There's somebody else in the world.
What?
Oh, you scared me.
I said there's somebody else in the world.
I don't like dark meat either.
Thank
I
you,
don't.
sis.
I don't care for it. It's not my favorite.
It's just,
I'll eat it, but it's not like my fave.
it's too greasy for me.
Yeah.
I told her when we was raising them meat birds, I said the only thing I'd do is split them down the chest, lay it back there, cut the breast out, and toss the rest of it. I can clean the chicken for me in a minute.
Yeah.
Now I can break it all up and put it like on chicken sandwiches. Just break it up, put some mayonnaise, salt, and pepper, and then put your chicken on there. And I don't care what it is. I'll eat all of it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to stop and get some Dukes when we come down there. We've been looking up here. We can't find it.
I couldn't find it around here.
Remember when I said, Rob, it's not up where we live? Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's like me when I moved down here from New England. I looked for Cane's mayonnaise. There's no Cane's products down here. So I was like, come on. And then I found Duke's. I'm like, okay, that makes up for not having Cane's.
Got it by the gallon.
Well, I don't need a gallon of it.
Well, it's usually cheaper that way. That's why we buy it. We buy it by the gallon.
Thank you,
Well,
Susan, for
I
letting Red
don't have
know.
room in my fridge.
Oh,
Well, we have another fridge out, so we'd have room. You could put some in the garage fridge.
Well, full beer now.
No, it isn't.
No, it's supposed to pop, and I got some iced tea.
I don't like cranberry sauce, but I like dried cranberries.
I ain't much on
Cranberries.
I like cranberry sauce.
No,
I only like
Try it on chicken though.
I like the gelled cranberries out of the can. That's it.
That's what I get from my dad when he comes for his 1 day a year visit.
Yeah.
I buy a
You know-
can of that, and he's the only one that touches it, but he gets it.
You don't even eat the dried cranberries?
I like
No.
dried. I like the dried better in a salad.
Yeah, they're real good in the salad. Taking
Yeah,
sprinkles.
I did. I went to Whataburger, and I didn't know they had grilled. Well, my cousin went to Whataburger and bought me back a salad, a grilled chicken with mixed salad with what is it? It had spinach and the mixed salad, spring salad, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it had dried cranberries and apples and cherry tomatoes, some cheese and carrots. I say, keep the cheese, keep the cherry tomatoes. I'll take everything else with balsamic vinaigrette. So now we make it at home. My kids will bake chicken and we'll cut it up and put it in our salad. Where did you burn?
The tree's smoking again.
That damn tree out there again.
Oh,
Oh, me, poor Michelle or poor Rob. I don't
No,
know.
no. You said it right the first time.
turn your
Michelle.
camera on.
My life with Rob is. Oh, there she is. There was wondering where you were.
I've had a hell of a day.
You're
Oh
running
no.
around.
Uh-oh. That
What
ain't
happened?
good.
Let me explain.
Okay.
You know I eat edibles.
You
Yes.
eat what? Oh yeah.
Edibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my sister was like, "You ought to give one of them to mom." I went, no, ain't no way. And she goes, "Well, she could use them." Yeah, and I'm like, "Yeah." And if something happens, it comes back on me. I said, "I tell you what, why don't I give them to you, and then you can give them to her."
No.
She's like, "No, I don't like it."
That's a
Yeah,
good
they were
idea.
trying to get me in trouble, you know. And I'm like, "No."
So the end result was.
I told her to go fuck herself.
Good for you.
That's after mom give me a coma or something, but
That's
Super
what
off the roof or something.
that would be bad.
Yeah,
And,
would be.
yeah, when I told her you can go ahead and give it to her, she's like, "Oh no."
Oh.
I'm like,
you
"Yeah,
want me to do it though, right, huh?
She may mellow out and be nice to you, Red.
Yeah.
we're talking about Satan's daughter."
No, it's not my youngin'.
Evidently.
He always tells me I know what the devil looks like. I married her.
Oh.
No, I was like, no, you want to just throw me underneath the bus, get me in trouble and all that. But you don't want to do it.
Just think of some brownies or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Party pooper.
See,
I don't
Red
want to go
sitting
to
over
jail for trying to kill my mother, even though I've often thought about it. I still don't want to go to jail for it.
Red be sitting over there saying, "Mama, why are you so nice to me today?"
Mm.
Now,
You in an awful
only
happy
way that
mood.
woman is nice to me is if I insult her and she shuts up. Then that's when she's nice.
Now Red be worried when she's sitting over there with a big smile alone and a bag of tater chips munching on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, the only time my mom's nice to me is when I insult her and then she leaves me alone. I gotta insult her to leave me alone. It's really sad, but it's true.
That's how narcissists live.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, she's the type of woman, okay. I was probably like 48 at the time, so I think Travis, like, well, he was 17. And so he was still in school. And the day that we was gonna leave, he still had school half the day. But she would not accept that. So he got home, he got all our stuff together, headed to West Virginia for Christmas. When I got there, I found out that she had put an all points bulletin out on me
Oh
and my
my.
son by telling them that there was a handicapped woman with a young child. You've seen Travis.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Oh my gosh. Merry Christmas, right?
yeah. And then at Easter time, I come in and she's, "Oh, if I don't take my Paxil, I feel like a zombie." I went, "Mom, if you don't take your Paxil, you're more like a bitch."
So did the police come looking for you?
No, she was still on the phone with them and told them that I had arrived.
Oh.
And then she wouldn't leave me alone at Easter time, even after I insulted her. So I had to take it a step up. Travis was supposed to hide her Easter eggs. Give me the perfect opportunity for this one.
I just think something look like
He comes.
box TV.
We're gonna kill her yet.
Yep, we sure are. You take your time, Rick. We understand.
We're waiting for you.
He comes in. He says, Grandma, where's your eggs? I looked at him and thought missing a beat. I went, oh, honey, those things dried up many years ago.
Oh my gosh. They're dusty. They're dusty now. Old and dusty.
Yeah.
She left me alone after that one.
Wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall at their Christmas dinners?
Rob's starting to see things now.
But she just, oh God.
You're
Well,
seeing
okay.
things.
She has Munchausen's.
It's the Kahlua.
She has Munchausen's by proxy. She keeps, I told you I have a skin disease that causes abscesses underneath the skin and tears and makes skin tear. She wants me to bathe in Lysol.
In what?
Lysol.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I was going to use salt. Put the salt in there and maybe some lemon juice, maybe.
Yeah.
She wants me to bathe in Lysol. That's like, go ahead and cut your skin open with the knife. Pour Lysol on it. Tell me what it does.
Exactly.
I know what it's going to do.
Just tell her you tried it. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn like hell. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Try it and tell her, oh, Mom, I should have done that years ago. It's amazing. You should try it.
Exactly.
Well,
That's
she used to tell me when I was growing up,
And put lemon juice
they
on
made
it.
a douche with Lysol and water. And I thought, well, that's why you're so pickled inside.
Oh, my gosh.
I tried that one time. It didn't work very well.
Oh, my gosh, again.
You tried a douche?
And you say pull it off. Really?
You told me try it. That's okay.
Bend over.
You tried to do a Lysol douche.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't very good. Not very good salad dressing.
She also tried to milk the bowl.
Not very good salad dressing.
I tell you what, next time you try to do that, use pine sauce, and then every time you fart, it'll be a real gentle,
Be a summer breeze or something.
Summer breeze.
Yeah. Everybody, I think you've been eating
Mountain
salt
flower or something.
I'm going to film us on the way down there. I can't wait to get there. They're going to teach me how to milk this bowl. Because they say bull's milk. Yeah.
I done told you you'd fill a cup up with rabbit milk quicker than you could bowls.
No.
And Lynn said it'd be a hell of a lot.
Ray, I doubt that.
Okay.
It might not actually be milk, but it'll look like it.
Okay, Rick.
Yeah.
Rick, are you ready?
I apologize already.
The difference between rabbit
What
milk
do you
and
do
bull's
if an
milk
elephant
is bull's
comes in
milk
your
is
window?
a hell of a lot salty.
She didn't even hear you.
What do you do if an elephant comes in your window?
You get out the other side.
You swim.
My brain's trying to calculate that one.
Yeah, I bet that would probably be a swimming event.
That'd be a swimming event.
Yep.
That'd be a swimming event.
Oh, man.
Ew, what a sticky situation.
Yes.
Susan says, can you milk bulls, Michelle?
I'm going to try. I'll let you know.
I guarantee you they would like it.
Bit of milk.
Watch Glenn's latest short this weekend. We're going to try it.
Yep. Michelle's first time milking a bull. Bull's cheese.
Oh,
I
don't
told
tell
April
me you're
last
coming.
night it'd
Oh,
probably be better off.
whoa. Wait a minute. You're coming
Hi,
in this
Sherry.
coming weekend?
Welcome.
Yeah,
What?
Shh,
yeah.
I'm going to be in West Virginia.
What?
Oh,
I'm going to be in West Virginia. I'm going to be
Well,
in hell.
listen,
Hey, Sherry.
we're not staying real long. We're going down there. We're leaving Friday about noon. We're taking 2 of our grandsons with us. And then we're probably going to leave Saturday late afternoon sometime.
Yeah,
I'd like to leave by at least
Friday's
3.
when I'm supposed to go to hell.
Okay.
Sherry popped in. It's great to see
Well,
you.
don't be late.
Hi, Sherry.
hello, Mary. Don't be
Don't be
late.
late. Trust me, I'm never late for anything.
I don't know. I believe that'd be one thing I'd be late for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fighting and trying to be anyway.
No doubt.
Oh, you know what I had last time? I've never had a key lime pie until I was down there last time. And oh my gosh.
I had never tried one neither till you brought that. Or
Stevie brought that
Yep,
in a little
Steve.
bit.
Yep.
I finished
I've
eating.
never, that is like my favorite pie now. Sam's Club had a huge, like 11-inch key lime pie last
Oh,
week. I
She was
almost,
trying to bring it home. She says it wants to come home with us. She wants to do it. It's talking to me.
I almost bought it, but I knew that I would end up eating the entire thing in like 2 days.
yep.
Well,
2 days?
I'll have something
Day and a
special made
half.
for y'all when y'all get here. They'll like it just as good, won't they?
I don't know what's in your mind.
The pies you like.
Pies that I like. According to you, I like them all.
The
Okay,
ones
which
that
one?
Luke used to make.
Oh,
And then I learned the recipe and I
Yeah.
started making them. You'll love them.
Okay.
bull cheese pizza pie.
They're the same thing, but instead of you could probably get, the lime juice, but I use lemon. But it's good.
Does it taste like a cheesecake? See,
It does.
that's what got me.
No, the
Yeah.
ones that Lou used to make didn't taste like a cheesecake.
Well, they
it's just
do.
a lemon taste.
I like lemon
Like
too.
lemon meringue or something?
It's not a meringue. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it just it's just like lemon pie.
Be right back.
It's just good.
It was
It is
good.
good. To me, it's a lot like a cheesecake. It's not exactly, but it is like a cheesecake, but with lemon in it.
I
It's
saw that
easy.
purple pie too. I'm gonna have to try to make that.
What?
Michelle, that thing,
Caramel.
I'm not kidding, is so good.
The
Oh
what?
my God, the caramel turtle pumpkin pie.
That looks like it needs to. I'll make that for Thanksgiving.
It's okay,
will
but
love it.
like I told her, I'd rather have my pumpkin pie and my cheesecake separate.
Coming from somebody who don't like Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been eating it with Cool Whip on it.
He actually did. He gave over and put some on it.
Did
I
he?
told him, I said it balances it out to a T. You've got to try it. So he finally did.
I tried it, but it's still, I'd rather have my pumpkin pie.
Well, I like
Oh, you know what's really good? If you get the chocolate graham crackers and you put Cool Whip in the middle and make a sandwich out of it and freeze that.
Ooh, I bet that would be good.
Tastes very close to an ice cream sandwich without all the calories. It's very, very good.
I can't
bet
stand
you
ice cream sandwiches. Oh, the soggy bread. Oh, that's disgusting.
Hey, Red, you're supposed to eat them
It's a
while they're
texture
still
thing.
frozen. Don't let them thaw out.
Yeah.
While they're still frozen, it's not soggy.
Try it with the graham
tastes like,
crackers.
Glenn, I can't eat them. It tastes like a frozen turd. I can't eat them.
Try it with you can even use regular graham crackers. Try it with the
How
graham.
do you know what a frozen turd tastes like?
That's what I was going to ask.
I have to use
Don't
my
put nuts in it.
imagination.
Don't put nuts in it, Red. That's all. But no nuts. You're fine. No corn, no nuts.
Oh, me. I know Mama, when she was
I
pregnant.
can't stand ice cream cakes. Oh God, they're disgusting.
Oh, see, I like the crust.
I don't
Yeah,
like the
I do
cakes
too.
either. The ice cream. I like the
I
sandwiches,
do.
but not ice cream cakes.
I can eat ice cream, anything, as long as it's just like vanilla.
I
I'm
eat ice
also the
cream
type
every
of
day.
person I don't like my food touching.
I like the only vanilla I like is the what do you call it? French vanilla. I like the French vanilla.
French
I'm a vanilla eating ice cream. I don't like junk in my ice cream.
So I want junk.
I don't want junk.
I just
Hey,
don't like
Rob.
I don't like my food touching. The only food that I can actually have touch is mashed potatoes and corn. Other
Yeah,
than that, no.
that's a good
No,
one.
I cannot have bread on my plate if there's something kind of like runny or
Well,
something.
red. It's
No,
the thing
it's just
is,
no.
it's all in the same place.
Now you know what?
Thank you, Murray, for coming in here and hanging
Yes,
out with
Mary,
us.
we
Have a
love
good
you.
night,
Bye,
Mary. Sleep well.
Mary.
Night, Mary.
Good night, Mary.
But
Um,
Rob, you know those round crackers? They call them the butter rounds or Ritz.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take and crumble them up on your ice cream.
Oh yeah.
That
us
it's so
junk
good.
in the ice cream.
No, it's still I can
Feel like
I
I
can
like
just
junk.
imagine the
I,
wet
I do
okay.
With
I like
cream,
junk.
wet
Hold on.
crackers. No.
chocolate. I like all the stuff.
I buy the Hershey syrup, the chocolate sprinkles, mini M&Ms, and I have chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, that's too much for me.
That sounds like something
Oh,
you could do if you'd had caramel.
when I go
pecan
when I go for a sweet tooth and I want chocolate, I pile it all up in
Go
there.
on,
You
go
know,
on,
Glenn,
go home.
I'm never going to call you picky about food again because they mentioned M&Ms and I can't stand those things.
Okay, now I'm gonna eat some Reese's.
I can't stand M&Ms.
We got some
I
of those
like
too.
M&Ms, peanut M&Ms.
Or Kit Kats. I mean, not Kit Kats, but Reese's peanut butter
Oh, I
cups.
got that.
No,
Oh, love those.
I can't. No.
Our Dairy Queen makes a. Oh, that looks good. They have a New York cheesecake blizzard. Now that I love.
Yeah, that's all. That's where I go to.
Got big hunks of cheesecake in it with strawberries in it. It's good.
I've got
I'll
this recipe too.
I
Those
don't like
are
the.
good. Those are good.
They are good.
And throw
I'm gonna
Sundays.
make me some of them.
Throw Sundays.
I don't like coconut.
I like
Oh,
coconut.
I
Oh,
do
no.
too.
Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. That's what you do.
Things.
Yeah, I do coconut.
My
Yeah,
mama used
I
to
just had
make
some
the
almond
There you
joy.
go. Mounds.
fresh
Almond
coconut
joy got nuts. Mounds don't.
Exactly. Yeah, his mama used to make a good coconut cake.
Mm.
Well, since
Coconut
we're
cream
going to
pie.
Walmart,
Oh my God, coconut
Yes,
cream
we
Yeah,
pie.
have.
she had to make that trip the other day to the Walmart.
Oh, okay, the Walmart.
Yep, to the Walmart.
To the Walmart.
So Glenn could eat the little Debbie's.
Yeah.
My mom, when she was alive, she was like the carrot cake with
Yes, it is.
coconut frosting.
Mm.
Oh, I couldn't do the frosting. The cake I can do, not the coconut.
My aunt used to make me the cake, and she'd make the homemade icing, the cream cheese with nuts and stuff in it. And oh my gosh, it's
That I
Lois'
can do.
mom.
I
She
still
made
gotta
it
make some
for
cookie
years.
brittle. I
You know
haven't
what?
tried that yet. Cookie brittle.
How'd you get? Oh, you got.
Lois,
It's-
what kind of cake you make?
It's a
Come
lot
on, eat.
like peanut brittle, but it's cookie brittle.
That sounds good.
I ain't never heard of that.
Mom used to make it all the time. Oh my God, it was good.
I want to try some Christmas crack.
You got me now. I'm going to get my pumpkin seeds.
Okay.
Yeah, this
If
is
we
just
make
nothing but a big
some-
mukbang.
If we make some, I'll give you some.
There's a farm.
I really do.
There's a farm I pass on the way to work. They sell pumpkins. I want to pick
I
up a
said,
couple
what
sometime
kind of
there.
cake are you making for Halloween?
Where
What?
was it?
What?
Oh,
I make them for Christmas.
No, Lois says talking about candy for Halloween. I asked her what
Oh.
kind of candy was she making for Halloween. I think she's meaning she went to Walmart and got
No,
candy.
she's talking about us.
Yep.
Went to Walmart and all of our candy.
Lois says, I got Halloween candy today.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom got candy last week. They got like 350 kids over their house.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
It's a big allotments, and they get slammed.
It's a big allotment, and there's a big church next to their house, and they do like a boo fest that night.
Yeah, they give chocolate things and cider and chocolate and coffee and whatever.
Donut, cookies.
Everything.
Well, hello, Stevie.
Hey,
Stevie.
Are you still happy tonight? Yeah, whenever you're talking about the pumpkins, when we go to my physical therapy appointment, there's this place on the road and they've got pumpkins galore. They had sold about half of them this time, but you wouldn't believe the pumpkins they got over there.
I gotta get my pumpkins.
It's like a farm market. They sell all kind of fruits and vegetables and stuff, and now it's pumpkins. But I told her, I'm going to get pumpkins for carving for around here, but I'll wait till later on. I'm going to get them now.
You have to get them now. They're just
We don't have
anyway.
any trick or treaters down this way. I mean, seriously, there's nobody in our neighborhood that goes trick or treating.
Most everybody in our neighborhood's grown up, so
we have a lot of college kids and a few kids in our neighborhood. The little kids go over to the other side of town where all the good trick or treating is. The rich side of town.
35 kids in our little allotments here at our house.
We've never stayed here and handed out candy.
One. I did that, remember?
No.
Your parents come over here.
Okay.
I hand out candy. We had like 35 kids.
Yeah, I stopped buying candy for kids.
And that stuff is so high this year. It's awful.
Oh yeah, it's everything's high. Everything.
Yep.
Gas just went back up over here.
Yep, ours is too.
Wow.
Ours just went up a little. It's like what, $3.29?
Oh,
now we ain't been out in a few days.
That's what I sort of say. I think last time I was out there it's $3.19, but now.
Well, we was out yesterday.
That's what it is today.
Ours is back up around $4 a gallon.
Oh my gosh. Well, now ours was up to like $3.29 the other day when we went out for physical therapy. So that was Friday.
Yeah.
See, the only reason I'm going to West Virginia to begin with, and I'll be right out honest with you, only reason I'm going is to get that the apple butter pot. That was my great grandmother's copper kettle.
What area of West Virginia?
Beckley.
Okay.
We're gonna go through Beckley.
I'll wave on the way by.
On the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I'm going is to pick that up so she'll quit using it against me. Because she likes to do that. But then again, she'll go, well, if you don't do this with it, you might as well just return it.
Well, I'd say it's mine. I can do whatever I want to with it
That's
now.
It.
Right?
It's
Trunk or treat. I hadn't heard that in a while.
What is that, sis?
You don't know what trunk or treat is?
Not trunk.
Instead of going to people's houses, they go to a parking lot and they go car to car
Get
the candy from the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Churches do that sometimes.
Yeah, churches do that sometimes.
Oh.
We used to have the campgrounds. For camper people.
Hey, Stevie, there's a little town outside of Beckley. It's called Coal City. My boys and I was just talking about it today. It's not a town that I'm proud to be from, to be honest with you. Because even back in the 70s, they were very, very racist. And that town is ran by the KKK.
Oh.
It's not a place I like to acknowledge.
Exactly. No. That's not good.
No.
She's in Utah, Lois, where it's 4:05.
I don't want to go. But if I don't go,
Yeah, we used to hunt
keep
Buchanan, West
using that
Virginia.
over
I liked
me.
it down there. Pretty country down there.
It is.
It is pretty. It is pretty.
It
I'll
is.
give you that. It is pretty.
I'm
Very
hoping
pretty.
the leader changed on the way down there. Get some views.
Yeah, you should be able to because they're turning here, so they
Yeah.
should
That's what
turn.
we're hoping. It's going to be pretty.
It'd be a pretty trip.
On the way home last time, we had a huge rainstorm.
Well, we got into over the mountains there. We got into the fog where it like cloud
You
cover.
couldn't see a thing, and then the rain was coming
You
down.
couldn't see in front of you.
It was so pretty, though.
Yeah, that's the picture you sent me, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was pretty.
They
It's
got
beautiful this
not
week.
sure when it is, and I don't remember the name of the bridge, but they jump off his bridge every year.
Oh, the
I think the videos on it all the time.
I can't remember the name of it.
what's the river that goes under it? The
Greenbrier River.
the what?
Greenbrier.
Okay, what's another river down there?
The New River.
Yeah,
New River Gorge
I went.
Bridge. Thank
What?
you. New River Gorge Bridge.
That's what I was. Yeah, I whitewater rafted down that.
Yeah,
river.
people jump from that bridge. I ain't got the balls to do that.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
Figuratively or mentally, I ain't got the balls to do that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd hope not, Red. That would be
No,
very
yeah,
hard
but-
to explain.
Oh, by the way, I do like the title of this live.
We thought you would.
Hey, I figure it's appropriate. It's up about 50,000 views now.
Remind me to get some big underwear this
We
week.
need big underwear.
We're gonna get big underwear.
I'm a red flag going down the road on my.
Me and April are gonna try to get into the same pair of big underwear and walk around the yard.
We found red bloomers.
Yeah.
We found underwear.
Wait a minute.
Look how this kid marked in the middle though.
Wait a minute. If you find a big pair of underwear and you say you find red bloomers, that means you just called me a fat ass.
No.
I'm old, so
We're making it dramatic. That's all. Don't take offense to the big bloomers.
Exactly.
You
Because
seriously think you can offend me? You can't offend me.
I know.
But you do leave the door wide open for me to grab a hold of those things and throw them back at you. I mean,
Oh, we'll have to think of something
Steve
funny.
did a bridge of 10 minutes from him.
Oh,
One of his
really?
friends.
Stevie, how is Nikki?
you ought to try to put them on a goat and then say you found my bloomers.
The goat ate him.
That's
Put
what I
him on,
said.
Put them on the
put him on the
bowl.
horns.
We can put them on the bowl.
Put him on
While
the
Glenn and
horns.
Michelle's milking it.
Glenn don't milk a bull. That's your
The
job.
tin chicken stole him.
Me and Rob gonna be standing back laughing.
I'm gonna come down in my big old gloves and mask and everything. A big hat, something. I need new overalls.
You better
That's
bring
good
you a
news, Stevie.
raincoat.
And Brett said some lotion too.
We could
Better
do that
bring you
and
a
throw
raincoat.
Cool Whip in your face.
Oh my God. I can't believe you just went there.
You can't, Red.
Woman tries to milk a bull.
I told Travis the other night, I said, April seems like, she's
Pretty
all sweet.
good.
She's a Southern girl, all sweet and gentle and all. And he goes, yeah, I can see that. And I went, she's not.
I started to say, I don't know who painted that picture for you, but y'all don't know the girl I know.
Oh, I'm getting her to know her really well.
Oh,
I don't know that side of April. I just know the sweet side of April.
April.
Thank you. Yes.
We can have a Cool Whip fight in the underwear.
Yeah, I can see that video now. Y'all walking across the yard with dog playing behind you.
Either that or
Well,
we
if you
could
do that, then somebody's going to have to turn around, bend over, and somebody's going to whack them upside the butt with a.
get some marshmallows and paint them brown.
I figured
Yeah,
y'all
we
was
know
gonna
that.
Drop big old clumps.
I figured you
Should I
was gonna
bring
do
my brown loofah?
cool wheel.
Yes, bring your brown loofah.
We need to go up there and check him one day.
Yep, we
They're
do.
probably still green. Mine are
Yeah,
still green.
Told him.
Yeah, nobody better
They
steal my
take,
loofah.
they take a long time to dry out.
Well, in April, save those seeds that come out of the loofah because there's going to be a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And you can just replant them by a tree or anywhere. In fact, I had one growing up on over off my cow panel straight up into the tree, and it's going straight up into the tree, and it has a loofah, nice sized loofah growing from it.
It's one of the biggest ones you got on the vine.
Yeah.
What
And
you
it's
do,
green.
wait a minute. If you do the underwear, take you some mud and put a brown streak down the
Brown
back.
streak on
Yeah.
the back,
We need
Cool
a
Whip
strike
in the
right down the
front,
center.
loofah in the front, Cool Whip in the front, streak on the back. Anything else?
Red skid mark.
Well, it has to be
You need two of those.
some
You
type
got
of
two wheels.
yellow in
I'm
the
gonna sew I'm gonna sew a pocket for the loofah.
yellow in the front,
Yeah.
brown in the back.
Hey, we'll go down there and get goat poo and smear on it.
We'll find in a FedEx box.
We're gonna be yelling, Red, where are you?
You know, this is the first time I'm gonna have to honestly say that I'm ever going to repeat these words. Thank God I'm going to West Virginia.
We can you know.
Said Babe Ruth bars.
Yeah, but Sia says a video making fruit
Leather bloomers.
for red. She said she like
Put oil in them.
Tonight.
Put some oil in them.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
Yes, as always. I'm hoping Black Betty's ready to have her baby by then.
I hope so. My grandkids would love that, seeing that. I called my daughter and told him, I said, tell the boys there might be a baby goat when we get down there.
She looks like she's getting ready anytime.
Well, today she didn't look as much like it she did yesterday, but that, I've seen that before.
You know what goats are, Michelle?
Oh,
During addiction.
They are.
I believe it because
Think about it. Addiction.
I'm dead.
The joke that I told you that if you drink too much, then you are addicted.
Oh, that's true. Poor little bit. I had to take one for the team with Little Bit. I'm like, I'll just do it for you. She's like, thank you. Poor Little Bit. Is Little Bit listening? Hi, Little Bit.
I don't know. She ain't said nothing. You have to ask Stevie.
Stevie?
Said she's doing better, so.
Well, that's
good.
Yep, my old boss man said that West Virginia was sure to have two things. What is that, Stevie?
I told you, Red, my ex-husband's from down around where you're going.
Hills and big butt women.
Remember?
That walk them hills.
And that's it. one leg longer than the other.
No.
Yeah.
There's some pretty stout women there, let me tell you. I knew this one girl. Her name was Vicky. She's a good friend of mine. And her ex-husband belonged in the Outlaws, as you know, his motorcycle gang. And he didn't pay her child support for her daughter, so she went and stole his motorcycle and parked it at the foot of her bed and dared him to come and get it. That woman had a gun in her bedroom, her kitchen, her bathroom, her living room. He wasn't stupid. He went ahead and signed over the title to his motorcycle.
Oh
She
my
told
gosh.
a motorcycle gang members Motorcycle.
Well, probably that or go to jail.
Well, yeah.
I know my ex-husband, again, West Virginian, he didn't pay me child support for like 12 years.
Wow.
Oh my
And
gosh.
they finally, I mean, I had to keep tabs on him because he didn't see the kids either. He owed me well over $20,000. He ended up having to pay me because they wouldn't give him they suspended his driver's license.
Well, this is back in the 80s. They didn't have
They
stuff
did.
like that.
Well, this was in the 90s, so
Yeah,
it was
they
a
didn't
while ago.
have stuff like that then.
Yeah.
But he signed over the motorcycle tour. I was like, damn, Vicky.
I want to spend more time with your chickens when I come down now that I like them.
Okay.
And I'm not afraid of them. Red, my daughter got chickens and I spent about a half hour just sitting out by the coop, feeding these chickens pieces of weeds through the chicken. I have never, ever seen a chicken run in my life before. It was hysterical. Those little tiny little legs, and they're running as fast as they can. And they're running in circles so the other ones can't get the little weed out of it. It was so funny.
If you pay attention to them, they each have their own personality, too.
Oh, well, the little yellow one was the meanie. I've learned that one real quick. That's Daisy. Daisy was the meanie. Now she has two other little chickens with the hairy legs, the furry legs.
Yeah, they're not with the other ones yet, or are they?
No, not yet. They're Rita and Chloe. Rita and Chloe.
Aw.
Gotta be careful when you introduce new chicks to the older chicks. They'll
Well,
kill
she's
them.
going to put him in a dog cage and put him in the coop for quite a while and let them get used to each other.
That's a good idea.
So they don't peck the crap out of each other. And you know what? I've only had a real chicken egg in my life one time. And it had this big, nasty red thing in it. And that did it for me. That was it.
They say that sometimes whenever they're making their eggs, if it was blood, it was because it busted a vein.
Yeah.
And then, because they got the yolk and then they make the shell around it. So they say it's okay to eat, but I don't like it.
That's what she wants UPC codes on hers.
My eggs all have UPC codes on them.
EB.
The ones you gotta worry about is the ones that you just cracked open and you realize that you took the egg too soon and there's a dead and dying chicken in it.
Oh, well, that would just throw me.
It's happened to us.
Oh yeah,
really?
We've done that.
Well, and like,
or we get a chicken egg about this big around, got like 3 yolks in it.
I don't know, but the meat that I just cooked, the taco, that's like the second time I've had beef without a UPC code. Glenn, are you okay?
It was 4.32 pounds.
Yeah, it was 4 pounds,
32 ounces.
32 ounces. That's how much this weighed.
Wow.
I left her a thing because she said that.
Red don't even get it.
No.
4 pounds and 32 ounces equals
4 pound roast, thinking, boy, this is really heavy for 4 pounds.
It's like 6 pounds.
4 pounds, 32 ounces is what it said.
Because 16 ounces is a pound.
Yes, so, 16 ounces is a pound.
I know.
Pounds. So it's 4 pounds, 32 ounces. It's a 6 pound roast.
6 pound roast.
Well, April and Glenn let me know that in the comments.
I was sitting here and I just busted out laughing. I said, "Did you hear that?" Glenn said, "What?" I said, "She said it weighs 4 pounds and 32 ounces."
Go check your other roasts out there and see if they're like that.
Alrighty.
That's too funny. I just thought it was very heavy. It was a very heavy piece of meat.
You know, whoever processed that meat for y'all done it as a practical joke.
They're laughing. They knew, though, Michelle's going to read this on the internet. Let's screw with her.
Well, you know probably why they done it? Because I told them, I said, I don't want very many roasts. I said, and the ones that you make sure that you make them 2 2 to maybe 3 pounds. I said, because it's just me and Glenn. There wasn't a roast in there that was that small. There's one, I bet you that thing's 10 pounds or bigger.
Yeah. Somebody in the comments did say that is a lot of meat. Who are you feeding? We're eating a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the sausage, oh my gosh, their sausage is the best sausage I've ever had, ever.
It's good.
It's Hammer. Hammer's the pig. Hammer done good.
Hammer. Hammer tastes pretty good.
I'll be making a video on Hammer soon.
Yeah, I bought 250 pounds of pork about 2 years ago.
Did
Still
you?
wouldn't eat it.
Yes, Miss Diaz.
Can't hear you, honey.
Yeah, you're muted. There
I
you
was
go.
muted, but I wanted to have my hands up. Nobody be offended or anything, but I'm gonna go
Why?
because I don't know this conversation you guys are having. You guys are closer together, and your conversation hung out together. I just feel like a fifth wheel, and
Well,
it's
you
not.
know,
It's
you'll-
just.
Well, honey, start talking to us, and you won't feel like a fifth wheel.
But I didn't hang out with you all and visit with you all, and you guys have all these things in common, and I'm just feeling like a fifth wheel tonight.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Well,
It's
mean to
okay.
make you feel out of place or nothing. I mean,
No, I know you're not. It's just how I feel. That's all. I know you're not. You know what I mean? You guys have your connection, and I love that. You guys are close. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And you all live close, more or less, compared to me. But I just want you guys to have a good time, and I just feel like I'm just like, the wallflower in the corner, watching all of her friends, all the people, all the cool kids
No,
hanging
we
out.
want you. We
So
want you to join in and ask us questions.
there's nothing for me to ask. I don't live on a
Too warm,
homestead. I don't hunt. I don't cook. I
Steve, how
can't
come
cook
it's too warm?
anymore. I don't do any of the stuff you all do.
Yeah, I was wondering
So
about
for
what
me
that is.
tonight, I'm feeling out of it tonight. And
I can
April knows
understand that.
my legs are bothering me too. So it's just I'm dealing with infections and everything else. So
Oh, well, let me tell you something before you leave. You know, I told you a mouse got up in there and ate our air conditioner hose. Cost us over $250 to fix
I heard
it.
that. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, we put some mouse poison in the car last night. They got in the car again, tore open the packaging. So you're sideways.
And
Yeah.
frozen, sideways and frozen.
I think that's her. Like
Or is that a
when we
picture?
cut it off. Yeah, just her icon or whatever you call it.
But anyways, they got into the rat poison, so
I think it froze.
there's gonna be some dead mice here soon.
Well, that's
Good. They
good.
deserve it.
That's
Good.
good.
And I'm so sorry that happened to you, Red. You guys don't deserve
I'm
it.
just glad we had the money.
I know, but still, they could have gone somewhere else. All right, let me let you go so they can come back live. I'll see you later.
All right.
Alrighty.
Bye, Diz.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Des.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too.
Oh,
Why are they sideways?
Boy, their drinks are really making them feel good, ain't they?
Are my sideways? Hold
Yes.
on.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a
sideways.
crooked neck here soon. Wait a minute, stop.
Is that better? Okay.
Yeah,
There
there you go.
Like y'all were trying to stand on your heads or something.
Well,
Good for her back. Good for her back.
right. Did I just take my pain medicine
I don't know.
a minute ago?
I don't think so.
I do that sometimes and forget if I take it or not.
I didn't see you get up.
I do too.
I need to start writing that stuff down, is what I need to do.
I told her
I was in the garage out there earlier
Writing
today.
what down? Writing what down?
her medicine.
I get mine out for one day at a time, and it makes it easier to. That way, I can look, and I'm like, oh yeah.
I need to do that if I remember. I'll forget to do that.
Yeah, I do too. I forget to take my medicine every morning. And that's not good because one, it's for my cholesterol. And two, it's for my heart.
Oh. Well,
high blood
Rob
pressure,
has,
but still.
Rob has this pill thing that, like, on Sunday night he'll get it out for the week.
Yeah, it's there's 4 different time frames. There's mornings, there's lunch, there's noon, there's lunch or
I
breakfast.
should start doing that
I do one for PM, one for AM.
because I sometimes just forget what I've taken,
And
and
sometimes
then
I
I'll just
forget
take
to
it
take
again.
sometimes
Yep.
I forget to take my allergy pill. And when I'm allergic to, I need to take it because there's 4 of them in a house.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
allergic to cats.
do you have kittens down there?
Me?
No, April.
Oh.
There's 2, but I've not got them
Hey,
to where
wild.
you can pet them. She'll sit and look at. Well, it will sit and look at me because I don't even know if it's a boy or girl, but it'll sit and look at me, and if I start towards it, it'll take off. So it's getting better because used to, if it seen me, it would run. Period.
My grandson loves kittens.
I got this one here,
Oh, there's his pill dispenser.
which is
Oops,
2 days.
pill dispenser.
And
Okay.
this one I
Like
get all the
Vanna.
time too. Got 4 different.
Yep.
And then
That would be good.
I just have a hot mess of bottles.
Yeah, she had a pile of bottles.
Yeah, you ain't the only one. I got every morning I have to take losartan and this other medication.
Oh wait, I lost you. I lost you.
Oh,
like-
You're sideways again. Sorry, Red.
Sorry.
yeah, I got to take losartan, and I can't remember the name of this other. What is this? Some Valston every morning. That's for my cholesterol and for my high blood pressure. And then every night I take an allergy pill, nose spray, and a sleeping pill.
That's. I have to every once in a while. Well, ever since they switched my muscle relaxer, I don't take what is it, melatonin anymore. That sleeping or the muscle relaxer, it knocks me out.
See,
Oh, really?
Junk food now. She's
It
got
does.
pork skins.
Yeah, I got.
Those are high too now.
Oh,
There's been several times I needed a muscle relaxer because my legs were jumping. I got restless leg syndrome. I hate
Oh,
it.
do you?
Yep.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That has to be hard.
It is because, and then my body will want to attack it. It's
Yeah.
worried. It's worried Brenda twice because I'll be sitting here talking to her, and all of a sudden my body just starts, and I start shaking. It's
Yeah.
my body. My nerves are attacking the rest of my body, and she's always got this look of, "Oh my God." And then she goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's normal. That's my body attacking itself." And
Well,
she
and
just
then when that happens, I know like I have nothing like what you have. But with my fibromyalgia, Tuesday night around 2 a.m., my muscles started spasming, and they've not let up yet. They're still, it's bad. And then I can't think. When your muscles are doing that, it's exhausting, and it's in so much pain. Your brain just doesn't work.
Yep.
Yeah, one night I got in bed and my body attacked. I mean, my hands were vibrating like this,
Yeah.
and Travis is like, "Mom, stop!" Because it scared him.
Yeah.
Right.
And I looked at him and, "Do you think I really want to do this?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Stop." He goes, "Well, no, you don't, but
You know what? Sometimes what works for me, and I forgot all about this, but when I get in a spasm like this, if you press really hard on any area and make that area hurt, it like tricks your brain to think about that area, and a muscle spasm will
It's hard
stop.
to do when your hands are doing this, but you have
Yeah, I
literally
mean-
no control over.
Have one of your boys do it. Just press somewhere really hard, like on your neck or chest or back or somewhere, and see if the pain of that makes your brain stop.
I can always ask him to punch me in the same hip I broke a few years ago.
You could do that too.
That'd take my mind off.
gun.
Taser gun.
That would do it.
Create a
A
pain.
staple gun would not. I was talking to a few people today, and I'm like, a friend of mine got a hold of a surgical stapler, and I just wanted to see what it felt like so she stapled down my arm. It didn't hurt a bit.
Oh, jeez.
Travis, when he got in that ATV wreck that almost killed him, they
Mhm.
had to staple his head together. He didn't go to the doctor to get the staples out. He pulled them out himself.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Well, I
You
We
done
got,
thought
we
when
got
I had
high
my
pain tolerances here.
when I
and
had my spine surgery, I had staples in down my spine. I was scared to death for them to take them out. And the nurse came to the house to do it, and it did not. It didn't hurt one single bit.
Mhm.
I was shocked because I was ready to just be in pain.
Climb the wall.
Yeah, she did a good job. It didn't hurt. I was surprised.
Yeah, that
I'm scared about having surgery. I'm terrified.
well, you can. I went in to have emergency surgery because I had a abscess about the size of a baseball on my abdomen,
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
and it was to the point I was crying because I was in pain. They get me to the hospital, and the nurse comes in, and it was Travis and this girl I knew, Dorothy. Travis went to walk out because he's going to go outside and smoke him a cigarette. And about the time that the nurse raised the sheet up, he fell against the wall and he goes, "No, I got to get out of here."
She's still there.
It freaked him out because it was literally about the size of a baseball.
Oh gosh.
And they get me, they're wheeling me into the emergency, into the surgery room. Well, the nurse went and got two doctors, and she raised it up, and the doctors, their eyes bulged. They went, "You ain't going nowhere except for surgery."
Oh wow.
And so they called emergency surgery. So they're wheeling me down to surgery, and they pull me in a room. They move me over to this bed that has these two arms that stick out like this, and I looked at the nurse and I went, I got a few friends that might really enjoy something like this. They looked at me like, "Okay, think about it." Kink stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, then anesthesiologist comes in there, and I went, "Hey, I got a question to ask you." He goes, "Yeah," and I went, "How much is this shit run for out on the streets?" He didn't even tell me to count down. He just pushed the button and I was out.
I'm gonna go get my pop. I left it somewhere.
But I was on Dilantin for like a week, which is where a friend of mine came to visit me, and she walked in the room, and the cups that, the bags that you get sick in.
Yes.
Well, I had taken an empty one and I put it on my head, and it was calling myself the Cat in the Hat.
Oh my gosh.
You was on Dilantin for a while.
I was on Dilantin for a while, and then for a long time I had a fentanyl patch.
Oh.
I used those for a while.
Oh, those things are dangerous.
Well, I had to change it every 3 days because this was before my spine surgery because I was in so much pain I couldn't move. So I had that fentanyl patch and Percocet for any breakthrough pain because the fentanyl would only work day 1. It was great. Day 2, it was really okay. Then day 3, I would have some breakthrough pain that I would take the Percocet for.
Good night.
Yeah, April used to like to share hers.
Well,
yeah, that's why Glenn woke up one morning and said, "Gosh, I feel so good this morning," and I was like, "Where's my patch?" It was stuck on his butt.
My back wasn't hurting that morning.
Oh my God. Oh wow. But I know I was on a concoction of medication that I would take Soma. Have you heard of Soma?
Yeah, Soma was.
It's a 2-part muscle relaxer where like you take it and the first part is a muscle relaxer and then the second pill it kind of turns into a
painkiller.
No. What do you take for anxiety? Like a Prozac. It turns from a muscle relaxer into a Prozac, which works great. And then that's when I was taking all that. I was taking like the highest dosage of Lyrica that you could take.
Yeah, Lyrica was.
And I was on that for like 2 years, and it was like I finally had to stop that because
They went through the withdrawal symptoms.
Well, every time I took a Lyrica, it was like I was dying inside. I could feel it, the burning and everything, you know.
See, I got what they call let me think here. Chronic fissures in my colon.
Okay.
Which means that my colon will tear itself open every once in a while.
Okay.
It'll get cracks.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Before I even had the surgery done, one night, oh God, I was in pain. I had taken 2 hydrocodones. I had taken 2 Dilantin. Had smoked a bowl. And I was begging for alcohol. Now, all of y'all know I don't drink.
Yeah.
I was with Steve at the time, and he goes, I'm calling the ambulance. When the ambulance got there, I was in so much pain that I was literally lifting up the mattress and slamming it down on the box springs.
Yeah.
And the 2 EMTs standing there in the room, it's just like, oh my God. They got me to the hospital, brought me back, and they gave me some Dilantin, liquid Dilantin, because they had asked if I'd taken anything for it. Okay. And I told them yes. And Steve was on the other side. He was like, no. The doctor asked him, and he goes, no, what she took was, I gave her a placenta.
Oh, why?
He goes, oh, okay. So they gave me liquid Dilantin.
Yeah.
Was in that room for 6 hours.
How many times you ever text me that?
We didn't have the car with us because we drove by ambulance. We rode by ambulance.
Yeah.
Well, we were out in the waiting room for 3 hours waiting on a medical taxi. While the 3 hours was up, I was back in the emergency room, and they were giving me more Dilantin. I had taken so much pain pills that night that it would put it down a horse. I had to have surgery.
Wow.
And then, I had surgery, and I had a little bit of problem afterwards because, of course, that was a great big pain in my ass. But
don't put it up there.
But we go back to see the surgeon. Steve looks at me and goes, Doc, I never thought I would ever say these words, but thank you for sticking your hot poker up my girlfriend's butt. I couldn't help but to laugh, and the doctor thought it was hilarious too. But yeah, I had to have that surgery in order to fix it all. I still have problems every once in a while, but nothing like I used to.
Wow. Well, that's good. That's very, very good.
Rob, what are you and Stevie talking about? The 2 wild-eyed.
They had a couple guys got caught. They were packing fish with lead sinkers, and they were basically winning multiple fishing tournaments.
Are we upside down again?
And they come to find out that they were putting fish fillets in them. They were putting sinkers in them. They were putting all this crap in these fish to win these tournaments. I mean,
oh my God.
They had one fish that weighed like 36 pounds, and by one fish, you're like, how could this happen? Well, that's when they started realizing they were baiting these fish. They were packing them with all this stuff, and they got nabbed. Now they're looking at federal charges now because they got ODNR and everything else involved.
Oh,
so this went on for like a year or two. Maybe 2 years, and they were going to start checking them out because they won a lot of tournaments. Well, now they're going back to reevaluate them all, and they may be facing federal charges and possibly jail time.
Hey,
that's so dumb.
They need to. I mean, if you're dumb enough to do something like that, you need to.
And that's the thing. I mean, it's some of the things were obvious. I mean, they one fish they had picked up there. They picked up and looked at it, and it was like big lunkers. Well, things that hang on the bottom of it. Well, it's lead sinkers, and they're like, how the hell we started actually doing these, checking these fish out, and it's there's fish fillets in them. There's all kinds of things, They got nabbed big time.
They won over 250,000 and got a new boat.
And a
275.
new
That's
boat.
fraud.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
a big
fraud.
deal. It's a big deal.
That is
I
fraud.
would, that's a first for me.
Oh yeah.
Rob has a deer. When are you going to unbury your deer heads? He's got 2 deer heads still
I
planted
buried
in our
him.
garden.
I buried him in May, so it'll be 10 months. So it'll be probably in February, March.
You're going to wait till spring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they said 10 months. What I've seen videos of. I got 2 of them. I got a buck and a doe.
They're buried in my garden, and we're letting nature take its course.
Yep. The one
I
the
gotta
one
tell
I
y'all
actually
this
seen.
story because you'll enjoy it since we're talking about fishing. My family, my family and I used to go fishing a lot down at Stevens Lake, which is in West Virginia.
Yeah.
And my brother wanted to separate himself from us one time, and so he grabbed his pole and everything and went over there. Only thing he forgot was the bucket. Well, he's like, "Can some of y'all bring me a bucket?" We're like, "No." My mom said, "Stick it in your pocket."
Stick
My
what in
brother's
his pocket?
a fish.
Oh,
He stuck the thing in his pocket. And then every time he tried to pull it out, his gills would expand.
Oh yeah.
So he couldn't
Yeah,
get
they
it
don't
out
like
of his
that.
pocket. He had a strip right there in the middle of Stevens Lake to get the fish out of his pocket.
Oh yeah.
My brother's an idiot.
wow.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the last one?
Wow.
But you're doing he was wanting to know why you doing that with your deer head. Right.
Doing a European mount. And there's two ways of doing it. You can actually take the skull and you could boil it and bleach it and do all the things where it's clear, pristine white, or you can bury it and nature will take its course and it'll come out to a bare bone, but it'll be brown.
He left the brain in. He buried the whole entire head.
Yeah.
And we're wanting the mites and all that to eat the brains out.
Yeah.
That's what normally happens.
It takes up to about 10 months.
So he's just trying it this year to see how it goes.
So
Which will probably still bleach it when it comes out.
Why didn't you get it stuffed?
I'm going to get a European mount. European mounts just basically right down with the skull.
Okay.
So when you bury it like that, you bury it with the hide and everything on it, and then
the one I did with the hide and everything on it, the other one I took the hide off. The buck I took the hide off. I was planning on trying to do something with it too, but then I said, well, I just do this whole thing, burying both, and so it shouldn't matter hide or not. This is the one I had done.
Oh,
my mother did this one.
So
that's cool.
That is
you
cool.
just lined up
well,
with the skull.
here's the other half of it.
Well, the problem is this one here, I got shot him in the eye.
Yeah, he shot it right in the. You could see where it shot it right there.
Yeah.
So this isn't staying on there. It didn't. She tried to glue it back together, but it's not her fault. It's the way he shot it.
Yep.
That gives a whole new meaning of "I see you."
Right.
Right.
So, look at the dirty teeth.
Easy to go to the dentist.
Yeah, look at that.
Gosh.
Wow.
So, for this one,
Harder.
Yeah. For the one that's in the garden, he just buried it whole. He just put the whole head down in there, and then he has 2 of them, and then he covered them with totes, and then
I got to cover with totes so they don't get.
Animals won't dig them up.
You know what would have been funny is if you'd carried both, Hi, Krabby the Beagle.
Hello, Krabby.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, Krabby the Beagle.
It would have been really cool if you'd wrap those deer heads up in like a black trash bag and carry it out in the middle of the night. Both of you, one on each side, make it look like a body. Then your neighbors would think you were burying a body in your backyard.
Now, the buck antler, the buck I planted in the ground, I wrapped the antlers with aluminum foil because if I don't, chipmunks or critters want to want to chew on the antlers. So I put aluminum foil around the antlers because they're exposed.
Yeah.
And then it's called, in the ground.
You know what? Just for the heck of it, you ought to dig it up and see what it looks like and rebury it in another part of the garden. Like bring it out a little further and bury it there. I'm interested.
Do your video on it because a lot of people would want to know about that.
You know what? That would be a good video. We ought to do that. Just dig them up and see what they look like, and then
the dough I'll leave alone because I left the skin on it. The other one I took the skin off, left the eyeballs and the brain and stuff in it. But I mean, as far as that,
he actually made this thing to drill out the brain.
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's a
Rob the Frankenstein.
Well, when I did this in here,
I'm gonna start calling him. I'm gonna start calling him Rob Dahmer.
Right. Right.
Well, I looked online, watched a video on how to get the brains out. They said, well, you got to make a brain beater. Okay, what's a brain beater? So I took a piece of all thread and I ground flats on it, on two sides of it, and drilled holes through it. And I took weed whacker string and whipped it through there, back and forth, and made a whip. Well, then I put it in because it's flexible.
We ought to make a video on that too.
Yeah,
mine went in the gutter when you said brain beater.
It worked pretty good. It really did.
I was going to ask if it was anything like the weenie whacker.
Yeah. It hurt though.
I bet.
Our other channel, we could do that now. He has a channel. He actually the Life with Rob that he comments on all the time. It's actually a channel, and he has some videos on there of the deer and stuff.
Susan, they have a new channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What is it? Adventures with
The
Adventures with Rob and Michelle.
Michelle, can you drop your link there?
No.
I think I've subscribed to it.
No, I can't right now. But if you search that, The Adventures of Rob and Michelle, you'll find it. I can't drop the link now because I'm on my phone.
I think Glenn's going to get it, so y'all talk, because this messes with me when he does this, and I'm sitting here looking at a screen that y'all ain't on.
Yeah.
Well, I know we've done several things last year with clear that.
Good night, Shaky. We love
Good
you.
night, Shaky. Oh, wait a minute. We got a picture. Hold on a minute. Let me
go back. They got a picture. You got to put them up big.
Oh, I see. Steve sent his head.
Yeah,
that's nice.
You froze.
Yep. Hold on, because you froze. There you go.
I can't share the picture. I don't know how to do that.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Just give me a minute. I'll send them to Rob. Hold on a second. I got.
Oops.
Wrong button, Michelle.
I was going to tell her all she has to do is hit present.
Yep.
All right, now you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they froze, they both they had a look on their face of what the hell, They were.
Exactly. Yep, there you go.
61 subscribers already.
Yeah.
They gonna pass this channel too.
How many?
61.
Wow.
She said she'd sub to it.
I just wonder if she's going to do any more dehydrated bananas.
No doubt.
Probably not if Rob probably won't let her.
Yep, there you go. There's the link to their new channel. I think she said she'd
done it.
No, she said, can you drop the link again for coming up here?
He was pinned.
Got it.
There they are.
Sorry. All right. I text this to Rob. These are really nice. These are from Stevie. Stevie, can I share them? I don't think he'll care.
He probably won't care. I mean, as long as it ain't him or Nikki running around nude.
No, they're not naked. Not naked.
Okay,
Not this
Oh,
time.
that's cool.
Oh, yes.
that's what
Those-
Rob's trying to do. Stevie, were those bleached? Because they don't look like it. Those look pretty. I like the color of those. Were they soaked in bleach? All right, can you get my face off the big screen now?
I forgot how.
Yes.
He said they
Yeah.
were.
Oh yeah. But yes, they were bleached.
Yeah.
I know what Susan's talking about. She's talking about Elaine Bobbitt.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd she say? You guys are Jefferson the Domer. Yeah, that's what we are. Wasn't there a new series on Netflix or a
Yeah,
show
there
or
was the Domer.
somewhere?
Yeah, there is on
Domer
Netflix.
got it.
I've actually been watching it. It's out there.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Oh, he said they don't know that was the buddies.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are okay. That's what
Yeah, they did look like they were bleached. Usually that's the way they're darker like that when you play them underground. Or I guess there's the worms or
Yeah.
insects or something eat them off, and they plant them, and that's why they look darker.
Oh, yeah, I have a tip for you guys. I just got a Pinterest notification. We're getting if you're not putting your videos on Pinterest, you need to make an account with your channel name or something and just start posting your videos on the Pinterest. I'll show you how when I come down there if you want to know, Glenn. But
All
I'm
right.
getting about 38,000 views on Pinterest.
Wow.
And that's just on the Pinterest. And I've got people following me now. And a lot of them are clicking on the video from the Pinterest and coming over to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, so we're getting some
That's
traffic
cool.
from.
So
Pinterest.
some of your how-to videos or whatever, if you have a Pinterest account, share them on the Pinterest because it's making a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Pinterest actually gave us a business account too a couple weeks ago.
So
So-
TikTok and TikTok. Pinterest.
Oh my gosh, my TikTok. I am not a TikToker. No, I'm not.
I'm not either.
Well, one of my videos I did over there has like 30,000 views or something now.
Wow.
Oh,
No,
my
it's
God.
more than that. And another one's like 23,000. And they're just on my denture box teeth. And I am not a TikToker. I had to laugh because it was like, I posted it and then looked at it like 4 days later. I'm getting notifications. And I'm like, what is happening to my TikTok?
Yeah,
And I blew up. I'm like, oh, I think I just went viral on the TikTok.
Exactly. Well, I didn't
Oh
even know.
God,
you
I
could
got
do a
yeah.
video.
They're gonna put that panty video on TikTok.
Well,
Like that.
put on the music in the background here. You'll be good.
yeah, but the Pinterest, I was surprised. It was just kind of a fluke thing that I'm like, oh, I'm going to share these to the TikTok or the
Yeah.
Pinterest, and it's bringing views to our channel.
Wow.
You know,
What was that?
somebody's phone.
Yeah, Glenn's phone.
Oh,
Some kind
it's
of
gonna get
notification.
cold tonight.
It's cold here. Our furnace is running right now.
Well, we still got the air conditioners in the windows because it's cold at night and hot during the day.
I took my air conditioners out the other day.
Yep, we did.
Ours is still in there. Travis and Matt's got to get them out, but I mean, we're still having 70-degree days.
We are too.
Well, whenever the
It's almost 80
hurricane,
the other day.
when the hurricane was coming, we went ahead and took it out so it wouldn't, because we knew we was going to get a lot of rain. So,
Well, the rain, I wasn't worried about. It was the wind.
yep. So
Yeah, I just ordered the 2 things that need to be replaced on top of the roof. I don't like the idea that the boys have to go up there and do it,
Hello,
but
Warren.
it's going to save me
Warren.
money. Hi, Warren.
Yes, sir. Oh, hi,
Did
Warren.
tell me about that auction, didn't
Yeah, he said he couldn't find it, and I couldn't
Hi,
find
Warren.
it either. Now, there's one down here on Center Road, but that one for 28 acres, I cannot find it. I asked the Google.
it should either be Winter Road or Center Road. Probably Center Road.
Well, it wouldn't pull it up on Center Road. The one that pulled up was it's right
Well, remind me
here.
tomorrow we'll ride out through there and see what company it is.
All right.
I can't believe I'm still awake.
Are
Me
you
too.
being
I'm
entertained?
only bit by this time.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting here thinking a minute ago.
We thought you was done asleep several times.
Right?
Me.
I don't know, but I know last year I enjoyed your lives on Friday nights. That was and I know a lot of people look forward to that Friday night because that's what we had to do. Remember, Red, how much fun that was?
Oh God, yeah. Boy, those conversations, 5-hour long conversations, and they always went south.
Well, I'm hoping that was our entertainment on Friday nights. I know
Yeah.
we would even be going to the grocery store or something. It's like, no, we got to get home.
I
We got to get home.
I was addicted. I had to be there.
Well, everybody did because it was through the winter and nobody had anything to do. So it was just something we all looked forward to.
Don't they just make your heart feel
Yeah.
full?
I think you should go back to the Friday Night Lives.
Well, I thought they did.
Oh, well, yeah. We'll have to join them more. And, and we'll join maybe with our other. I wonder if we could stream in 2 places, if we could stream it on our channel too.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
I can do that.
That would make it rated PG-13.
Well, on our new channel. We could maybe do that and then have some of our folks join us too. Would the comments all go to one section?
Now that I don't know. I hadn't never done it myself, but Tony used to do it when we done them lives together.
Nikki,
he would have them both going out to on both streams at the same time.
Yeah.
We have to try that. Hi, little bit.
What was your question? Did you hear a question? He didn't hear you. I didn't think he did.
Who, me?
Yeah. When you was asking about the 2 streams.
Oh, no, he answered me.
I think she said there at the last, so we might have to try that. I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. April started talking the same time you did.
Oh, all right. But no, I think we'll have to try it and see what happens. Even if, I don't know, we might get comments and you might get comments.
Yep.
I don't know.
Because I do know when the other people's doing it and they're doing like a YouTube and a Facebook at the same time.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Comments
they can see the comments coming in from both sides.
Yeah.
But if you're on YouTube, you can't see what the Facebook peoples are saying.
Well, how many? Can I share?
Yeah.
I don't even know how many subscribers we have now. I'll have to look.
Yeah, I think it's went up.
He's doing. You need to come get him, Nikki. He's got some bad habits with his little brother.
He's getting in plenty of practice, so when y'all get him with the big girls, he'll be ready.
Every time I try to film, every time I try to film the goats, he just goes happy.
That's one of my favorite thumbnails I've ever done.
Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
I didn't notice the little cow in the corner.
I didn't know.
Wait a minute. Yeah, there's a little cow there.
And look at the look on its face.
I have poor Rob is back.
I love that. I didn't even see the cow.
I remember seeing something, but I didn't pay enough attention to realize what it was.
Yeah,
that's good on that one.
Yep.
I love the look of the cow's face.
I know, it's cute.
And I love what you've done with that part of the part with Taco and the dance.
Wasn't that cute? With Billy Joe dancing. I know.
When I was looking through everything, trying to find the videos that had him in it, and I seen that, and I said, "There's parts she needs to put in there." And
I
then I
did.
was watching it, I'm like, she did.
I did. And Billy Joe, I don't know. I miss Billy Joe. Is he okay?
He was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, we got to talk to him a little bit.
All right. Well, I think we all miss him.
Oh, we do.
Yes, we do.
But
I don't think he realizes how. What in the heck?
What?
He does not realize that. Rob's ready to go hunting.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hold on
He's
here.
ready
Hold on.
to get cold.
He looked like he had a pumpkin on his head.
Why don't you go put your orange shirt on? Oh my gosh, go put your orange shirt on. Go change. Wait a minute. He'll be back. He'll be right back. You have to see this. Go change. Go change your shirt. He's laughing so hard he's snorting. And you guys say poor Rob. You got it wrong. You got it wrong. He's going to be coming from right there. All right, Glenn, make us big.
Look around the corner to see what he was doing.
Make us big.
Make him big.
Make our screen big. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, there's our toilet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know where your bathroom is.
I love your floors.
I know, that's pretty.
Those are pretty.
Rob did that.
Wow.
This entire well, you know, when we moved in here, the kitchen had the metal cabinets and stuff, the old 50s.
Yeah.
So Rob gutted the entire ceiling. He put a new ceiling in.
I like that.
I love that.
And let me see up there. Well, I've always wanted a ceiling like that, and it's like we might as well just go for it. But he gutted everything in here and put all new cabinets, and here he comes.
Oh,
where are you at?
Around the corner.
Look at his hat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Now you got to do the Billy dance.
You know, I'm going to go back and screen record this. I'm going to have to. Where are you going? Okay.
Can you see me now?
If we don't, we blind.
That's what I was thinking.
I figured you was going to do the Billy dance there, you know. After he took a hold of the bull's horn.
I promise you, when you say poor Rob, you've got it wrong. Oh, Rob.
He loves his hunting outfit, huh?
Is Papa here?
That's what I work in.
He works with this is what he wears to work.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'll get my new coat.
There's more.
That's what what does he do for work?
He is the maintenance supervisor at a construction company. Well,
that makes sense now.
Not a construction, no. Cement, you know the cement walls on the sides of the highway?
Yeah.
They make those. So there's big cement trucks and stuff going around and semis in the lot. So they all have to dress like this.
I've hauled them before.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
they're
I
heavy ones.
Came up in Ohio, didn't I?
I think so. Look.
This is one of them. This is one of the coats.
Well, that's
pretty. You know what gets me is how can with all that people still say I didn't see him and I hit him.
Oh,
I like both of those.
Well, if they can't see a car sitting with blue lights on and flashers on and hit them, you know they ain't gonna see somebody.
Oh, you know what Ohio isn't? This is. Oh, you changed your hat.
I know.
Okay. You know what Ohio did a long time ago? They on the our snowplows and stuff. You know how they have they had flashing lights.
Flashing light, yellow
flashing lights.
They're red, white.
No, they're not. They changed them all to green.
They're green, yellow, and white.
And
all
of our state trucks have green flashing lights on them. And you can see that so much better than a yellow or a red flashing light. That green flashing light in a snowstorm or rainstorm, you could just see it for miles away.
All of our equipment, tumblers, trucks, everything around the yard, we have to have flashing lights on. So even my truck, I got one from my truck. If I go in the yard for some reason, I put a flashing light on it.
Yeah.
Well, I bet that
a lot of this stuff is because we deal with a lot of the PennDOT and Ohio ODOT truck things, whatever else, construction and things on the highways.
Yeah.
You have to have all the gear with it and lights for our vehicles to go out on job sites.
Yeah, I don't miss having to fool with them beacon lights and stuff no more.
So we have to have all the beacon lights working and all the time, backup alarms, all the stuff on it. So
yeah, I just said poor Michelle. I type for that, everybody. Not wrong. Ready? Oh, Skinner Farms is back.
Joshy.
Yeah, he snuck back in a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I remember one year Travis and I was heading up to Radford, which is probably like a 2-hour drive. And we ran into a snowstorm. And I'm like, there is no way I'm going up Route 8 in this. Glenn, you've been up Route 8. You know what I'm talking about. That is scary. So I called the hospital. I went, look, I said, he's not going to be able to make his appointment today. I said, because if we try to get up there just for an x-ray, we're not going to need an x-ray. We're going to need a more by the time we get back.
Hey, come on, Jakey Jake.
What is that up there out of, well, it's,
look.
I guess it's to the east side of Whitfield road that turns where you can bypass 77 and all. Is it Route 60?
I'm not sure.
Josh wants to know how far off of the Indiana state line are y'all?
Oh,
us, Josh, we are. We're about 20 minutes from the PA line. For the PA line.
Yeah, we're right next to the PA
We're closer. Line. We're in Northeast Ohio. We're about an hour south of Lake Erie.
Oh,
closer. It takes us about 30 minutes to get to Sharon, Pennsylvania.
So you get the storm that comes off the Mount of the Lake Erie there.
Great Lake.
Yeah, the snowstorm.
Lake effect snow.
Yeah, we get a lot of lake effect snow here.
Oh God.
But we're about 10 miles south of the actual snow belt.
There's a snow belt that's about 10 to 15 miles north of us, and that's actually a snow belt. And it's literally, if we get an inch of snow, they got a foot.
Yeah.
I mean, for every inch they get a foot. And years ago, we had a guy from, I worked at Flambeau, Baraboo, Michigan. They had a guy come in from Baraboo.
Josh, are you coming back up here?
And we told him, he says, watch out for the snow belt. He's like, snow belt? What's the snow belt? He says, you'll see when you get to it. Just be careful when you get the snow belt.
Yeah.
And he's from Michigan. I'm thinking, Wisconsin, whatever. He knows snow. No. Snow belt, it went from 3 inches to 3 feet. He's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
But
I remember that snowstorm. This was in 93, 94.
Yeah.
And it hit West Virginia. We had literally 6 feet of snow.
Oh yeah. There is up north, up in Chardon. They get snowfalls like that, 3 and 4 feet per snowfall.
Yeah, this was up in West Virginia. Oh God, it was horrible. People without electricity, houses caving in, buildings caving in. It was bad.
We was in West Virginia deer hunting down there one year around that same time, and we left Buchanan. First day.
I know where that is. I know what Buchanan is.
We hunted there. The first day we got 24 inches of snow, and we left that afternoon because we're getting 24 more before nightfall. We left Buchanan, pile of snow in the front bumper with my dad's truck. had a good 2.5 foot of snow. Leaving Buchanan, we got to the Ohio line. We had a dusting. I got to up where we are up around home. We had just a light dusting of snow.
Wow.
All the snow effect went over us and into West Virginia.
What she was talking about there a while ago happened in March of 1993.
Yep.
Yep.
I was
That's the year we was hunting West Virginia down there.
I was up there in Niagara Falls.
Oh, wow. You got it then.
They was talking up there that they was hollering for 6 to 10 feet of snow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I told the boys, I said, y'all better hurry up and load this trailer or unload it, because this country boy is making like the birds and he's flying south. And
We
I
had
think
24 inches of snow in Warren.
Have you ever?
They hired this company to come in and dig the snow off this. It was a Kroger's building. And one of the guys up there, they didn't know because of all the snow, they didn't realize that there was a drain hole there. And the guy stepped into the drain hole, and they thought the roof was coming in. And he screamed, "Get off the roof!"
Yeah, Stevie, I use blood tank for 3 or 4 days before I process it, if I can. Yeah. Last year, my first year on board,
Yeah, come to find out,
I couldn't do that.
It wasn't caving in. He just stepped in a hole and it scared everybody.
Right.
They evacuated the building and everything.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Jason.
Howdy.
Hey, Jason.
We've had areas up in Chardon where they bring in the National Guard to shovel off roofs because it gets so much snow on there at one time that they have to bring in National Guard to shovel off the roofs. All the roofs are caving in.
Well, I've been up north up there where they would have skid steer loaders up on top of the roofs of pushing the snow off. Or snow blowers. I've seen them up. I've been up there where they was hauling the snow and truckloads over to the river and dumping it in the river.
Dumping all the snow out and dumping it.
Well, my dad been up on my mom and dad's house. Now, mind you, the bottom part of their house is underneath the ground a bit. Then you got the upper half. It's 2-story, but from the front, you can't even tell it. They shoveled off all that snow. There was so much snow that they walked from the roof to the snow pile and down the snow pile to get to the ground.
In 76 and 77, we had a snowstorm hit northeast Ohio.
Yeah.
It shut down the school for like a week.
Everything.
There was an area in our town there that the whole road was shut down for almost a month. They had to bring in track hose to dig out tunnels, and there was tunnels that was 10, 12, 14 feet deep. When we had to go to a funeral that year, neighbor lady died on the street, Mrs. Trask, and we went down to the funeral home, and I had to get out of the van and walk down a tunnel of snow to find out where we was at. Find the funeral home.
Wow.
I don't know if y'all ever heard, but in Blacksburg, here in Virginia, the Blacksburg Middle School, the ceiling, we had a real bad snowing, and the girls were having basketball practice in the gymnasium. Well, the roof started collapsing in.
Oh my!
Yeah.
The gym coach noticed that the basketball goal went down, and he's like, so he got them all out. And there's actually videos on YouTube about this. It's the Blacksburg High School collapse.
Wow.
The whole roof just collapsed. The kids were out of school for a month until they could figure out where to bring them. They didn't mind it.
I bet not.
But y'all talking about that '93 there, I left the house here in, about middle of January of '93. And I went out up through Illinois, Iowa, and all that, run from there backwards and forwards to Texas for a couple of weeks. Then by 1st of March, I was in Canada, and like you said, I went down a hill up there, and you could see the snow. I had to roll the window down and stick my head out the window to see the top of the snowbanks.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And I sat up there that weekend on the north side of Niagara Falls that weekend. Come back out of there, it was minus 25 degrees below zero was the high.
Yeah.
Left from there, went straight back to Laredo, Texas to 120 degree weather.
Wow.
And then come back up through there, come back around over there to the south side of Niagara Falls when they was calling for all that snowstorm to come in. And I left from there coming back towards home and got down into Pennsylvania that night. It snowed bad. There was a state truck and a Warren truck went out through the medium as I just got back on the interstate. And I went to the next exit, turned around, went back to the truck stop.
Wow.
And walked for the night. Got up the next day, come on down across there, and there at Beckley, West Virginia, where, 64 and 74 runs back together?
Yeah.
Or 77?
77.
Got to there, and there was a car spun out in front of a bread truck, and the bread truck spun out, and I stopped and couldn't ever move again. I sat there that evening and that night, and a state truck run into me the next morning. Finally got out of there, and I made it from there to the last tunnel just before I come into Virginia, and they shut the interstate down.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear something go pop, and my air pressure went, phew, blowed the head gasket on my air compressor.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So
Wow.
called Daddy and them, and Daddy and his cousin and all, they got the parts up.
You doing toenails now?
No.
Came
I
up
know.
there and brought the wrong parts for the truck. So we come back in the car, left my truck sitting up there on the side of the road. Come back down the mountain, got the right parts, and went back up, got the truck fixed, come back down again.
Wow.
And I was walking across the interstate up there, and snow was up to here.
Wow.
I don't doubt that. We
Yeah.
had to actually, my mom and dad had a RV at the time. It's because there was so much snow. We had to move up into the RV for a few days, and that was miserable. I mean, Travis was like 2 years old. There was no electric, no nothing. And I'll never forget when the electric finally came on. That little 2-year-old little boy done a dance right there in the living room, and he was saying, "Electric back on, electric back on." He was dancing.
Susan, we can.
He was a pretty buck, wasn't he?
There's some small ones and some big ones in them.
We haven't had a snowstorm like that around here in a long time.
Yeah, we're due for we're due.
Our
for
snows have been like nothing lately. These past few years.
And we had like one or two snowfalls. Like last year, we had one snowfall. It was like
that's all we got.
And then it went to like 3 inches. That was about it. The year before that, it was like 6 inches. And that was it. So we're due for
something.
I think that's about what we got last year, was about 6 inches.
Yep. But I know as cold as it's turned off as quick, I figure.
We're
and
due.
the persimmons are saying we're going to have a good winter. So
are we? I know when
I hate to cut this short, but I got a phone call. The Tiny Bone Man needs me to take a little bit of dictation.
What the hell?
Okay.
That's the nicest way of saying I gotta go pee.
So you have to pee.
Yeah.
You got to tinkle, okay? Don't sprinkle when you tinkle.
Right?
No, at this point, there ain't gonna be no tinkle.
Me too, Lois. I wouldn't mind seeing it snow this year. Now
I
I want to
Lord,
get foot, but
I don't care how much it snows as long as you're going to come down here and help her do all the feeding. I don't have to get out in it. I
I'm
played.
retired. I don't go
I'm gonna
anywhere.
let you go.
All right.
All righty, Greg.
All
all
right,
right.
Love you.
Bye.
don't get the wife.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm retired. I don't leave the house, so it can snow all it wants to. I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
I'm
Yeah.
not afraid. I'm not afraid of snow. We've had snow. I mean, in my growing up, we've had snow. You know, over the years where it used to be it would snow in October and you wouldn't see grass until March. So
Yeah.
that's just the way it used to be. But
Well, say all them years I was laced on with that company up there in Waterloo, Iowa. I was laced on to them for about 15, 16 years.
Were you?
Yeah.
You
So
little-
I was up in there
oh yeah,
a lot. I left from Waterloo, Iowa. It was about 65, 70 degrees. It was warm enough I'd put my shorts and t-shirt on. Heading to California. I'm like, I'll be all right, I'm bebopping out across there, and we start up this mountain, get about halfway up the mountain, there's a tunnel that goes
pretty
through.
damn cold.
Well, it wasn't too bad there. But I was a half or inch and a half too tall to go through the tunnel. So I had to go on over the mountain.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, about 2/3 of the way up the mountain, I've done turned the heater on. I'm sitting over there shivering. Just a little bit farther, here come these people snow skiing down the side of the road beside of me.
Oh
You're
my
right,
God.
Jason.
I'm like, yeah. And I told that other old boy that was running with it there, I told him, I said, hollered at him on the radio and told him, I said, we get up here where we can. I'm pulling over. I got to have some more clothes on. It's cold in here. We stopped.
My absolute favorite time to drive a bus was in a snowstorm. When I was driving a school bus, I loved driving in the snow and the ice.
No, not me.
I enjoyed it.
I hate ice.
Yeah.
I remember once I had to stop on a brick road, and I did not realize that brick freezes like a sheet of ice. So I turned down this, and it's like an incline going down, and I try to stop past the kid's house, never did stop. As soon as I hit the intersection, my bus just went and stopped. Yeah, like praise God, thank you. But my favorite time to drive was then. I just loved it.
I'd be a nervous wreck.
I loved driving snow and stuff when I was younger.
Yeah.
You used to love to play in it.
Well, yeah, but then after about 30 years of doing it in the truck, because, I mean, when I was laced on with them up there, I drove in snow that first year. I was in snow for the first eight months that year. Or, well, actually, it was about a 9-month period there that I was driving in snow.
Oh, yeah.
And I've actually seen snow covered mountains on my birthday.
Really?
That's in August.
I remember in 82. I believe 81, 82. I first started driving.
Oh, you can get it out, yeah.
There was the coldest temperature I've ever seen in Ohio. There was the whole month of February never got above zero. Never got above zero.
Mm.
I mean, they had people with fuel line freezings, engines breaking, the freeze plugs popping out and blowing out, so things were losing all their antifreeze, all kinds of problems with it. That's when I started putting lights and stuff on my car.
Right. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Josh.
I know a lot of old truckers used to take a metal oil barrel, oil drum, and cut about 6-8 inches of it.
Yep.
And they'd pour motor oil in it and light it and slide it under their truck so the heat would go up under the truck and heat the engine up enough before they could start them.
Oh wow!
I used to take a back in that time they actually used to make a dipstick that you put.
Yeah.
It's a heater. It's
Yeah.
you basically put your dipstick out, put this heater in there, and you plug your thing into your like a block heater.
Well, actually,
So,
they also had a heater core, kind of like on your truck for the heat your cab.
Yep.
Well, they had one that mounted down on the side of the motor that your motor oil, or not motor oil, but diesel fuel run through
Yep.
before it went into the engine.
Like a preheater.
Yep, to keep the fuel up warm enough to where it would fire.
Wow.
Yeah, because back then they didn't have the fuel additives they have today that won't freeze, anti-gelling and whatever stuff.
Oh, I can remember driving for that one old guy down there a lot of times when it was back in the 80s, I guess, late 80s. We'd be running up north. He'd keep a close check on the weather, and if the weather was getting real cold up in there, he'd tell us where to stop at and say, now add a gallon of gas to your diesel fuel.
Yep.
And when you stop and fill up with diesel fuel, put a gallon of gas in.
What did that do?
Just for a reason.
Oh, I never knew that.
Well, the gas fire quicker.
Yeah, it burns hotter, so it don't gel and more.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Or
I drove one school. I drove a bus for. They had natural gas.
Yeah.
And the natural gas pumps would freeze often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know a lot of them old truckers too. They would use kerosene oil in their diesel.
Yep.
Didn't know that either. Wow.
That's what we used to do for home heating oil. Same thing. We'd mix kerosene with your fuel oil.
Yeah.
So same thing. When it gets below a certain temperature.
Okay.
That's like when my old house in Bristol, we lived in. The furnace was, or the fuel tank was in the basement, so it wasn't a problem. But if the fuel tank was outside, you had to mix it with fuel or kerosene.
Yeah.
Or if it got really cold, mix it with straight kerosene. Just have to run straight K1.
Yeah.
So like the real cold season. Otherwise, it'll gel up.
Yep.
Didn't know that. So how are you, Josh?
I'm all right.
What have you been up to today? Anything interesting?
Not to speak of.
Snow is just an extra excuse for chili and potato soup.
Right.
There you go.
Exactly.
I had
Jason,
both last weekend.
no, I'm sorry, Josh.
No, you're fine. I cut you off, April. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just telling Jason good night. I think he's going to bed.
Good night, buddy. Thank you for coming and hanging out.
I had potato soup and chili last weekend.
That sounds good.
Josh
makes some good sounding soups.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, his tater soup looked good. Y'all seen the bacon that's in it? That was
you really need to try stuffed pepper soup.
What's that one you made here a while ago? Trucker 7-bean soup or something? Trucker soup? Is it 7 beans or something? Or 10 beans? Something.
Not wrong wife.
No, you made it a couple years ago.
Wrong wife. That's funny.
I've heard tell of the people fixing a 7 bean soup.
Yeah, it's like 7 bean soup. I think
it's good.
Yep.
She made it a few years ago.
My other one will be up Monday.
I like stuffed pepper soup.
Did you say your other one would be up Monday?
Yep.
The soup I was telling you about last night.
I thought you were talking about your other wife.
Tortellini?
She's sitting on your love seat, Glenn.
Yeah, that was it. The tortellini soup.
Tortellini one, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good too.
I don't know about that.
It sounds very good.
It's hard for me to think about something I can't say.
You ain't never had tortellini, have you? It's good.
That sounds like it'd be something that'd hurt.
Oh, yeah, tortellini?
You like ravioli, Glenn?
Not.
You like ravioli?
You like
If it's fixed certain ways, it's all right, but for the most
It's
part,
it's like a round noodle that's got cheese or meat in it. It's like a ravioli in a different shape, but then you put
He'll make it.
onion and cheese and sausage in there.
Onion cheese.
That sounds
Onion,
good.
as Justin Williams would say.
Yeah.
Onion.
Yo,
What's his name? Justin Wilson. Remember him?
Wilson.
Onion.
I say Williams. Justin Wilson. I guarantee
Justin
it.
Wilson, yeah. Yeah,
I
the thinking guy.
guarantee it.
Yeah.
every time I hear that, I think about my Uncle Bill. He was bad for that.
Chili will happen soon. That sounds good.
Yeah, I could go for some good potato soup right now.
I like to put cheese in my potato soup.
I ate it all.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had somebody eat in front of you tonight, April.
You wish what?
I wish I still had somebody eat it right here in front of you for letting Glenn eat all that fudge in front of me.
Hey, I got a couple pieces of fudge left. I ain't got much.
Yeah, probably about 2 pieces.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay, you ready to go too?
I'm going to get off here. My back is hurting. We
Oh,
lasted 2.5 hours with you.
I
Yeah.
Holy wow. I'm not sleeping. Usually when you go live, I come in and I talk and then I fall asleep and then I hear something and it wakes me up and I talk some more.
That's why I was doing over here a while ago.
Hey, doing, buddy?
I think that tomato soup shot my sugar up or something because I went.
Uh-huh. That's the reason Michelle kept saying, "Are you okay, Glenn?"
Are you okay, Glenn? Did you hear me? Are you okay, Glenn?
I heard you once or twice, I think.
That's the reason I kept looking at him.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to get going.
Sleepy.
All right, we're going to get going. It was nice talking to everybody.
It's
Nice
nice having
talking
y'all
y'all.
up here.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it again. It was fun.
Can't wait till next weekend.
I know. That'll be fun. That will be a lot of fun.
It will.
Josh, it was nice seeing you.
Notify the police. We're heading down there. So.
Right. All right.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Make sure you have
we'll
plenty of towels with you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
2 buckets of paper towels and Dependables.
Yeah.
And all I'm eating is pretzels. And I take a lot of Imodium before I leave. Josh, I have IBS really bad. That's all I'm saying.
So do I.
Yeah, well, McDonald's didn't sit well with me on the way down.
No.
At all.
Rob, that's one good thing about having a little motorhome.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's what I told her. I said, that's why if we start traveling when we get older,
we are.
That's one of the advantages of having a motorhome. You got to go, it's right there.
Exactly. As long as you don't take a curve real sharp and she shoots out of the toilet.
Yeah. Hold on back here, honey.
Yeah.
Josh, we stopped at an exit thinking there was a bathroom there, and all there was a.
It was an adult.
No, it was more than a bookstore.
Lingerie things or something.
No, it was more than that. And it said park at your own risk.
Yeah, you wonder.
I'm like, okay, I don't want to be here. That was all that was there. That was it. That was it.
And I also go pee behind it. Well, there's a camera on that whole corner, so just be careful.
It was fun times. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Alrighty, y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
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 Oh man,
them two are nuts. They are.
But they fun.
Yep, they are. I just can't believe it. I'm already up to 120 subscribers.
So you need to recount that.
122. I can't believe that.
I think I'm at 860.
that's good.
Well, you finally
going
moved up another two. We're going backwards again.
Are you?
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I can't check it right now though. Last time I checked it, we went from I think we got up to 1451 or 52, wouldn't it?
I thought it was 50.
No, I think we finally broke the 50. We went above the 1450. And this morning was at 1449. Then I come in to looked again and was 1448. And then before we started this tonight was 1447. I'm like, oh well. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, that's good. That gets aggravating. I was talking to Thrash the other day. He says, once you hit 850, they fly. I'm like, I went 853, 847, 855, 846. I'm like,
yeah, they go flying back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, like, y'all was moderators on my channel at one time. And I know April is on her other channel.
April's is.
Yeah, but y'all's was too. Your main channel was too. When I was looking today, I got to looking. I'm like, well, wait, what the hell's going on? And you said none in the chat. I'm like, well, I'll fix that again because I had y'all as a moderator on there.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
I
how
happen to
YouTube does
remember
that.
after I told you that because they wasn't none in the chat to start with, you know. Because I'd done told her, I said, he's sitting here doing this and they ain't a moderator in the chat nowhere that I can find. And then you asked that, and I put in there none in the chat. And I sat here and I was like, wait a minute. He made her moderator when he done that thing the other day. So I switched channels and went to her channel. So I could start moderating for you, and then.
Well, that's why I thought it was her. I thought you was on the main channel, and she was over. But
no, she was over.
I had y'all down as moderators because I went live one other Saturday morning. I went live, and y'all had come in and talked, and I poked the button on there and made it. But YouTube took a bunch of them away.
I wonder if it might be this channel.
It may have been.
It might be. It might be this channel too, because I didn't check it this morning. Because like I said, I happen to remember that hers was you had monetized it for her, and
Yeah.
so she could run her links and stuff that day.
Run a link through there.
Yep. So I went in there and I started seeing all these people coming in, so I started dropping their links.
Did you see Stevie's comment?
Which one? Oh crap! I didn't even think about that. Shaky.
Shaky and Skinner.
I don't know which one would need to call the white one. Because they both, when they first started coming to our live stream, said they was going to take the old lady from me. I think they just like teasing me.
You're just mean. That's all there is to it.
I'm telling you what, when I hooked this little doohickey here up, made a world of difference on that.
It does.
It seems like everything runs faster.
To make a video this week about it and set up. What day do you want to try to do that? Naming them next Friday or Saturday on the main channel or on this channel?
I'd do it probably on the main channel.
So try to do it next Friday.
That sound, or we can put it up Wednesday and then have people chat and vote about it.
I
and
will
then
try
talk
to put
about
it up before that.
Yeah,
we'll try to put out a video and a community post on Monday or tomorrow.
I'll just go with Shaky's answer.
Oh.
I don't know, that little white one. He come keep on. He's gonna skin his brother back.
Every time you go to film him, he gets carried away. Won't stay away from him. I thought about separating them.
Stevie said he was gonna separate them here in a couple of weeks, probably. Unless he decides he wants to take both of them.
But we hadn't named them yet. Stevie's actually buying one of them, so we was talking to him about it, because I mean it's going to be his goat.
Yep.
So we'd rather have his input on it or decision or whatever. So I think
when we talked to him, he said go ahead and let them name it, and he'd see what they named it. So Shell said tick and talk.
Oh, I like that, tick and talk. I do. I like that.
Only bad thing, unless Stevie decides he wants them both, it's either going to be tick or talk left.
No doubt. But yeah, we'll put it up on the community post, and then everybody can make some names or whatever, and we'll decide either Friday or Saturday or whatever
if we don't
time.
do it on the regular channel, we'll do it on Friday.
Yep.
That'll give a time for the video to go out and the community tab to be up a few days for people. I don't know if we ought to just pick a name ourselves or put it, get the wheel and put it on the wheel, put all the names on the wheel and spin the wheel.
Yeah. Either way, it work.
Y'all's critters, do what you want.
Yep.
Well, these ain't, we done sold one and the other's going to be sold too. So
either sold or souped.
I'm gonna
or sent to camp. I'd like to. Well, we got one, but I want to try one.
What are they bringing down there?
Well, about 8 months ago when we went and bought that belly, well, no, about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
When we went and bought that belly, they brought some Nubian babies in that you had to bring home and bottle feed.
2 days old.
They brought
some was going for $200.
Yeah, but them babies brought $100 a piece, wasn't it? Or
some of them. Well, most of them was around $125, but they went as high as $200.
No, that is right. Them two babies, they did. They brought $200 a piece.
They did.
For bottle babies.
For bottle babies.
For 2-day-old bottle babies.
And I bought a full-grown one for what was it we give for him? 100.
I don't remember.
It was less than the $200 mark
for a full-grown billy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was it Nubian?
But now the one that was over there that I wanted to buy, I couldn't even. When they started off more than I even was thinking about. It went for around $700.
Yeah.
Wait till you see face, Nikki. It's changed.
Yeah, you see the brown one, you might want to change your mind. You might want the brown one instead of the white one now.
Susan said name one of them bloomers. One Wona and the other bloomers.
Well, I think she said name one bloomers and one needs.
Well, April she was correcting.
April will be out there all the time hollering it the other way around, though. Well, she'll be hollering needs bloomers.
That'd be red.
But couldn't you hear the neighbors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially as loud as she hollers at them.
Especially whenever I'm out there hollering need bloomers.
Yeah, she'll go out there and start hollering at all of them and hollering their names. I'll go out there and go, meh! Here they all come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all you gotta do is just bay like a goat, and here they come.
Most time, all they got to do is see me and they coming.
Yep.
That's where my cows are.
Our cows
And
are the same
Yeah.
way.
I've got people, friends or something will come over and want to go out and, bring their kids over, want to go out and see them. Rush through the gate there and try to pet the cows, and they back up and they're like, "Why won't they let me pet them? Because they don't know you.
That's
They're
it.
used to me. They know I'm out there every daggum day. Rattle that feed bucket, here they come.
Yep.
Or if they see
All
me,
they got to do is hear whatever I'm used to driving to feed.
Yep. They standing there waiting on us,
that's
and then
what
they'll follow us back out.
that one short I had of that longhorn. She'd hear my truck pulling in the drive. She'd be up there at the gate, just a bawling.
They get used to that.
Brother had some Angus and Hereford, not Hereford, but Baldies
Mm-hmm.
few years ago. And them cows would let you know when he was coming home.
Really?
They'd be out down there in the lower end of the pasture, and all of a sudden you'd see them come up through there in a line, up through the pasture, up to the upper end. And it wouldn't be just a few minutes, brother be coming down the road.
Come
That's
on,
what Amy
Nikki.
said. She would tell me. She said she knew if she was looking out the window, she knew but by the cows that she'd see them before she'd hear me coming down the road.
Yeah.
Well, I know Corky used to, whenever he was gone in the truck, Corky would just absolutely start having a fit. He could hear Glenn way before I could hear him.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have a fit because he had to go meet him every time, didn't he?
Yeah, she said, you look out the window, here them cows would come. Or if they's up top of the hill, they'd come barreling down.
Yep. I know whenever I worked at Wendy's, like a lot of times, maters or lettuce, anything like that, have bad spots or anything in it and we throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
I would get, most time I come home with a big old thing of lettuce and onions and stuff like that. And the chickens, because I was giving it to the chickens, and they would hear me come in and they would go stand at the wire and wait on me to get down there with that.
I kept telling her that it's good for the chicken or the cow, pigs and stuff too.
Well, we got to give it
You
to
said,
them.
pigs want to eat this stuff with it? And I said, oh, yeah.
They loved it.
I think chicken's worse than a pig, though. The nastier it is, the more chicken likes it.
They'd get them red onions, and they'd get them one and take off, and another trying to chase it and pull the onion out of its mouth, and I'd stand and just laugh my butt off at them.
Now, I know a pig will eat a chicken right now.
Oh, yeah.
I had that one pig get out and killed, I think she killed 7 of them chickens that one night.
They love them. Because that's what we do with ours if we have any to just ice or whatever. They go right in the pig pen.
That's what I do with mine.
I heard they're supposed to taste good, sis. I know they're supposed to be good for you because they're supposed to be high in your good cholesterol and really low in your bad cholesterol. They say that it's really good meat for you.
Well, they say if you like deer meat,
It's a lot like it.
Do goat meat because they say it's pretty much deer meat without the wild taste.
They got a little bit of a gaminess to them.
Yeah.
They do, Lois. Them red onions are stout.
Yeah. I gotta go.
They
Be right
are.
back.
All righty. I want my daughter to stick her hand when she was little to the little calves when we stopped by the farm place and they do that. And if you like where we got cats and dogs and stuff, the cats would go up there and them things would just groom them cats all the time. They'd lick all over them, wouldn't they? We have one cat that slept with them. I mean, they absolutely love sleeping with them little calves.
Yeah, they liked it because when we was feeding them and them calves would slobber so bad, they was getting over where the calves was slobbering.
Yep.
They kept it cleaned up under the feeding area real good. I'd be up there mixing milk and stuff, and I'd have to look around. I'd have to keep eye because my milk would get gone. I'd find pans of milk sitting around everywhere.
Yeah, they like licking that milk off of them.
Mm-hmm. I might have to pull a Josh here.
You gotta go too.
Yep.
Water the weeds, Gwen.
Yep.
No, he's gone. He can't see me flirting with you.
He ain't gone far.
He can probably still hear me.
Hear him? Yeah, y'all can probably hear him.
Oh, mercy.
Told her friends that were 3. What's your temperature supposed to get down to tonight, Josh?
33.
I think ours is like 37, something like that.
Yeah, last I checked, it was 33.
Well, I'm telling you, we got 2 goats down there that gets jealous if you're petting the other goats and they come up and you're not paying them no attention. And I've been bit like 4 times by them now. It's just 2 doing it, but
Now there's some other ones starting to do it. Lotte's biting me now.
really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down there the other day when we was down there, you know how she kept standing on my foot and everything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd reach up there and get my shirt and start pulling.
Well, at least she ain't biting you meat. One bit me in the butt and the other bit me on the boob. That hurts. Ain't we supposed to be at like 30 something tonight?
Yeah, thanks. Showing 46 now.
Mine's showing 39.
Oh. I knew it was supposed to turn off colder this week. The highs is supposed to be like 60. Hello, Ashley. How are you?
Howdy.
I think my highs are in the 70s this week.
Oh.
I think that's what ours is supposed to be.
No, 67, 69, 69. There's 2 70s.
Supposed to get down to 36 tonight, 38 tomorrow night, 37 Monday night.
63.
Yeah, I got 75, 76.
Well, we got a 72 next Sunday.
It's supposed to, on Monday the 17th, the low is 35 and the high is 59.
No, you said you go to the doctor on the 11th and the 12th.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe nobody has got it.
Mine, the low is 31 and the high is 53.
Oh.
Our next Friday night's supposed to be 34.
I'm going to have to get my long pants out.
Yeah, it's time for them, Josh.
I done mine.
I'm fighting as long as I can.
I thought about trying that.
Oh, she's been making Instapot chili.
Oh, I was going to keep my shorts out as long as I could too, and then
how'd you like it?
She didn't wash them one day there, so I put pants on. I just been keeping pants on ever since.
Well, that's pretty nippy.
Usually, what I do is once I switch over, it's just switched over.
Well, I know I was out there today with a sweatshirt on over my t-shirt, so it was chilly.
I mowed today with a sweatshirt on.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I got to try to find a way this week of getting hay. I don't know how I'm going to do it, all these darn doctor's appointments and stuff coming up. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start putting hay out in my pastures.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's not growing good.
Yeah, even to the pasture the goats are in, you can tell that the
Oh,
grass is going down in it now.
Ashley said she loved my instant pot chili and she's making peanut butter fudge tomorrow. You'll love it
I
too,
hear you.
girlfriend.
I'd just
You
bring it to
better
me,
watch
Ashley.
out, Josh. Josh will be trying to find out where you live.
That's right.
He'll come steal your fudge.
Uh,
He's a
I'll make
fudge
it easy
thief.
on you. Just bring it to me. I'll post my. I'll give you my address in the chat. Bring it on over. I'll
Just
taste test it for you.
That's one thing I can say about that recipe. That is so simple anybody can fix it.
Yeah, and it's a no-fail recipe. And I mean, it's really good.
Well, Ashley, you bring me some fudge. I'll get you some fresh cow meat out the freezer. Now, I ain't got a fourth making it.
That's something we're going to have to do. We're going to have to send one to freezer camp.
Yeah, I
We
need to
getting
call up
low.
there and make an appointment.
Yeah, I need to do the same thing. I'm about to buy a freaking steer this year. I just ain't got. I ain't got one ready, and I sold them heifer calves this spring because they kept getting out, and people calling the cops every daggum day. Sheriff's department called me, "Hey, you got some calves out?" Well, they ain't going no damn where. Just let them be. They're in my freaking yard. Who cares?
Exactly. Ashley, I'm telling you, the turtle pie. Oh my gosh, that thing was so good. I love that. That was good.
I didn't see that one yet. I don't guess.
Oh, you need to. That's good.
Is it on your channel?
Yeah,
Is that the one you
it's
posted earlier today or whatever it was? Was it today?
No, a couple of days ago, wasn't it?
yeah.
I ain't
It's
been getting
gone. I tell
notifications.
you that.
You didn't
I
eat
ain't
that
been
whole
getting
pie.
notifications for some reason. I don't know why.
No, don't you say nothing about me eating all the fudge in.
I'll make you fudge and I'll eat caramel turtle pie.
That's all right with me.
Good night, Nikki.
And y'all welcome to come up and look at them boys anytime.
Yep. You sure can. You're welcome here anytime, girlfriend. We love y'all and sweet dreams.
Yep.
Well, I really like to cook, except for like days that I'm hurting really bad. But usually I like to cook, and I can be thinking of something and stuff just pops in my head, and I do it.
That was 2 days ago. I never got no notification on it at all.
You'll love it. If you like pumpkin, you'll absolutely love that recipe.
I like pumpkin.
It is so more good.
I still say I like my pumpkin pie and I like my cheesecake. With that together, it is okay, but I still would prefer them separately.
I ain't never tried cheesecake.
Well, this is, you are supposed to use vanilla pudding in it. But I love cheesecake. So I used the cheesecake pudding to make it, and I think it turned out good. But you can use French vanilla.
I don't know. Vanilla would taste better to me. I don't know.
Well, it's probably going to be the next one because I don't think I got no more cheesecake, and I got to make one more.
I ain't never eaten no cheesecake.
Now, I like some good cheesecake now.
I've never
See,
even
it's that
tried
way
it.
I ate by myself.
I know
I've never even tried it because I know what's in it.
my nephew's wife, she's bad to make them completely from scratch. And they're good. Don't get me wrong, but they're a little bit they're a whole lot different than the box ones.
I like squash pie pretty good.
Stevie, I don't think you like key lime pie.
Glenn eat all y'all's key lime pie.
I never had that neither.
I never thought I
That's
would
good.
like key lime pie.
Well,
I don't know, just the name told me you don't even want to try it.
That's what it is me. I don't want no part of it.
Do you like lemon pies?
Not really.
Well, you might not like it then.
I ain't much on lemon, but I make they call it a lemon refrigerator pie, and I love that. That's just
that key lime's a lot like a lemon pie to me. I mean,
I can't say I don't like lemon pie. I've never had it because I'm not big on lemon.
We ain't well, I'm not. But the lemon refrigerator pie is good. That one's going up soon too.
I love me some good lemonade.
Probably
lemonade, I can drink a gallon of lemonade, but lemon cookies and bread and all, I've just never been a big fan of it.
There's certain lemon. Well, I don't know about lemon cookies. Now, there's certain lemon candy that I like.
Lois said, y'all making me hungry. Well, when I worked at Bojangles, they cut the lemons and put it in your tea. Well, I used to drain the juice off of the lemons and bring it home and make lemonade out of nothing but the lemon juice. And oh my gosh, now that was some good stuff.
It's all right, but
that would pull your pucker string.
Yeah, it was.
I bet.
It would. Because they put them in a big old, what is that, a 4-gallon bucket?
Probably, but the old-timey lemonade was the best, where you cut up 3 lemons, putting it in a gallon of water.
Yep.
And add half a bag of sugar to it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That was some good lemonade.
Yep.
If you don't add sugar, you better have some good pucker power, because it's going to pull it.
Oh, yeah, you don't need no pucker power. Unless you don't want to pucker, because it'll pucker you up whether you like it or not.
Well, I like eating now I love to eat a lemon by itself. But as far as like lemon cakes or anything like that, I usually don't like them.
I like lemon cake pretty good. Certain ones. I've had some that wasn't that good, but now there's some of them that is really good.
I've had lemon pound cake before, and of course, I was in the Army, and we was out in the field, and I didn't have much choice. That was what was in a little baggie, So that was what the sweet part of it was. Well, that ain't bad.
Well, better than this dirt out here, huh?
Exactly.
Right.
So if you had your choice out, you kind of had your choice out there, didn't you? You eat out of them little bags, or you went over and picked you up some dirt and made you a mud pie.
That's right.
Lois, you remember them mud pies that us and Jeanette made? Jeanette ate them. She did. She ate mud pie, cut her out a piece and ate it.
Lord in mercy, I don't see how y'all didn't kill that young. No wonder she's the way she is.
Well, we didn't make her eat it. She wanted to eat it. She said, well, I'm going to eat some. I was like, go ahead.
You probably dared her, knowing you.
Well, that might have been thrown in there too. I don't
know. I know now for sure.
I don't look guilty.
You ain't looking in the mirror, are you?
I'm right there, but I can't see me. Oh, man.
What's your shirt say? For property or what?
Wilson.
They spelled my name wrong.
I'll go change it tomorrow.
I had an Army buddy that we dared him to get a tattoo that said property of Ashley just below his belt line. And he done it. And now they divorced.
Oh, no.
I was like, Buddy, you better find you another girl named Ashley.
That's like a boy I used to work with or something. Him and his girlfriend went and had their names tattooed on each other's arms and they got married and all this, had the wedding dates and all of that. They lasted about 6 months.
Hmm.
I ain't never had no frosted lemonade, Lois. What's it got in it? Or what makes it frosted? We gotta get a bunch, Stevie. We gotta order us some. I wouldn't mind doing about 100.
You better talk somebody into helping you.
I do 50 at a time. That's enough.
I love chicken.
Yep. You probably got one of them machines you throw them in to pluck them too, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. You have to talk Josh into bringing his plucker down here.
Yeah, bring your plucker and come on.
Does them really work pretty good? I've never
I
been
don't know.
around one of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Josh or Stevie said,
Yeah,
Josh,
I
he was
I don't know.
okay.
I didn't look. Glenn, I got a video of him doing it. I use my turkey fryer and I got an old pot. I don't use for my turkey, but I don't deep fry turkeys anyway. But got a big old pot I use for a scalding pot, and dip them in there for 30 seconds or so. Take them out, throw them in that chicken plucker, and cut the garden hose on them. Yeah, buddy, they work good.
Hey,
Well, wait
them
till
things are pretty darn expensive though, ain't they?
Yeah, that one I got was, what was it? It's a turkey plucker, but it ain't big enough for turkeys, really. I think it was around $700.
Hey,
I bet our turkeys wouldn't fit in them at all.
probably not.
We
But
got some huge turkeys.
my buddy, the video I got, my buddy brought his over. I think he got his for around a couple $100. It's a chicken plucker, and I wanted a bigger one. I can throw two of them in mine. I mean, 2 6 7 pound birds.
Hey,
Well, now, our dad burned meat birds. They weighed more than that. Our breast on our meat birds weighed that much.
See, I usually butcher mine. They get about 8 pounds.
well, we had two down there that we killed that day, and we saved the 2 legs off each chicken and the 2 breasts. And it was it was 15 pounds of it between 4 legs and 2 breasts with 15 pounds.
Really?
Yep.
That's some good chicken, though. Law, I could eat me some meat birds.
them breasts look like little turkey breasts.
What was they? Was it Cornish cross?
Cornish cross, yeah.
That's the best
About
chicken in the
16
world.
weeks old.
Yeah.
See, I usually butcher mine 6 to 8.
Yeah.
I know a guy up here that kept wanting he's gonna see how big he get it, and she got, what was it? I think she was 11 pound, 11 or 12 pound. Broke her legs. She couldn't get up and walk, so he had finally ended up butchering her. But yeah, I usually do mine about 6 to 8 weeks.
We kept some down there. Well, that was getting ready to kill them, and I fell and broke my butt.
Yeah. So you had to keep them longer.
Yeah, we had to keep them a whole lot longer. Then we didn't even. Well, I think two of them was the 2 that we got killed out of that bunch with, and that was 15 pounds.
Yeah.
But they got big enough today was laying eggs.
Stevie, you'll love them. I'm telling you, those Cornish cross, to me, they're the best tasting chicken you will ever eat, and they are so juicy. Glenn won't eat no chicken skin, and so we just get the skin and pull it off. We don't even bother plucking the feathers, which I like the chicken skin, but he don't, so I just discard it.
Well,
But
I got choked on it when I was a kid, and it just, I don't know, it just,
but you can put it in the oven and not cover it up, and when you slice into that chicken, I'm telling you, it is juicy.
Well, I tell you what, Stevie,
It is.
you get one of them pluckers, and we'll get together and we'll raise a big group of chickens.
And I sell mine $20 a bird up here all day long.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I've heard people saying that, but I just like, Lord have mercy. It's hard for me to price to somebody else for something that I won't pay for myself.
That's my problem. Is I couldn't price them, and a buddy of mine, he's like, he was standing there. Someone asked me, he said $20. I just looked at him. He said, "You over Sam's Club, look at a 3-pound organic bird, $23." And this is before the sea hit.
Hey.
And I don't know what they are now. I'm sure they're probably more, but and people. I mean, I had one guy bought 5 of them on a Tuesday. I butchered them on Saturday. Put them in the freezer on Sunday because I put them in the ice bath for 24 hours. That way, I defrost my freezer when I put them all in there. But I put them in them heat shrink bags. Put them in the freezer on Sunday afternoon. He called me on Monday, picked 5 up on Tuesday. Called me on Thursday, wanted 15 more.
They're good. I mean, they're just the best tasting chicken, cause you get a barn or just a regular barnyard chicken, and within 6 months, whenever they start getting real meaty, they're already so tough. I mean, you can tell a big difference. And a
Yeah.
meat bird just ain't tough. It's just not.
I thought about getting Delawares next time. It may take a little bit longer to raise, but I can call some of them out and keep some of them for layers.
I ain't seen the Delaware.
I had some, what were they, Freedom Rangers or something like
Yeah,
that.
those are the red ones, right?
Red Rangers.
Red
Red
Ranger.
Ranger. And the girl at the Tractor Supply is like, "Well, them's land birds." I'm like, "Them's meat birds." "Oh no, them ain't for meat." I'm like, "Whatever. I want, whatever. I got 4 or 5 of them." I bought my Cornish cross. I'm like, I'm on. Because I thought about crossing the 2 of them, but I never did. I just ordered my Cornish cross from the feed mill.
You might could do that with the Cornish cross hens and a Red Ranger rooster. But them roosters, by the time they get old enough, they're so big they can't climb up on the back of a chicken.
Yeah.
Well, what is it they use to make them? Because I know it.
Oh God! You
You've
mean the
told me.
breeds?
Yeah.
The crosses?
Yeah.
Oh God!
I know
can't
they
remember.
use a Cornish hen
No, well, yeah, they
for
use
the breast.
they cross a Cornish hen with a barred rock rooster, I think it is, and then they use a Cornish rooster. Is it the white giant or something they call
I
them?
think so.
It may be. I can't remember. I looked it up one time. I can't remember.
And anyway, the offsprings from them two, they breed together to come up with the Cornish
make
cross.
Cornish cross. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you got to have the Cornish on both sides over here.
Mm-hmm. I tried what was that one? Murray McMurray hatchery.
Yeah.
I tried them once. And there was
I
another
used
one
to
I
order
tried.
a lot of stuff from them.
I can't remember who else I used. There was another one. Meyer hatchery.
Myers, yeah. And
Tried them.
what was that other one we ordered from? Some too. Oh God, I can't remember. I think it's gone out of business, so I ain't heard of it in a long time.
I think it was I don't remember if it was Murray McMurray or Meyer I didn't like. One or the other I didn't like. Maybe it was Murray McMurray.
I know I come in one day and I asked him, I said, what are you doing? He said, looking at a chick book. Now he had Murray McMurray.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you skip them in the thing over beside the recliner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think it was Murray McMurray's ones I didn't like. They didn't raise right.
That
One of the
other company, I can't remember what the name it was, but now I used to like them the best. But they had these specials all the time that you could order. It was pretty much everything that was left over out of
yeah,
the orders, and you could order like 100 at a time, and you could get them for little or nothing back in the day. I mean, I think when we first started getting them, I think you could order 100 of them for like $20.
really.
Yeah.
Stevie said Cackle Hatcheries, who he used in Stormberg.
I've heard of Stormberg, I think.
Yeah.
Cackle Hatch, I don't know if I heard of.
I ain't never heard of Cackle.
I hadn't either.
But when I get them down there at the feed mill, down there, you know where Montgomery is, Glenn? Down there, you probably heard of Odin and all that. It's Amish country down here anyway.
Yeah.
And when I get them down there, I get, let's say, about 50 chicks. I think if I get all hens, it's $136 and 300 pound of feed. And they say, "Oh, that 300 pound will get you through." No, it won't.
No, it won't.
But for $136, if I get a straight run, I think it's 126 or something like that.
Yeah. But you know, even when you order the all pullets, I think they only guarantee what is it, 75%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, you could still come up with 25%. And if you ordered 100 of them, I mean, you could still come up with 25 roosters.
5 roosters.
Yep.
And I haven't noticed the difference because I've done both, and I didn't really notice much of the difference in the tenderness or nothing.
Now, the what I liked about doing the straight runs was the roosters in the bunch. You know, you could kill them anywhere, like you said, from 6 to 12 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hens, you know, you could take them from anywhere from 12 to 20 weeks out before you had to kill them. So, you know, you didn't have to kill them all at one time. You could, you know, if you needed to, you could divide them up.
Yeah.
And do so many at a time. And
the only reason I was doing 50 at a time, I didn't do any this year. Last year I lost them all, so I didn't do any this year. But so I had I think I had 10 or 12 of them left, but I had the rest of them sold before they was even hit the ground. I still had them in here in the brooder I had people, I want this many. I mean, I had a guy from Bloomington call me. He wanted 5 to start for his wife to try. And then he called me and wanted 30 more. I'm like, I ain't got 30 more to sell you. I done sold, you know, they all called for them.
I
But I say what I got.
I could honestly eat chicken every day. I absolutely love it. I mean, absolutely love
That's
it.
the reason I don't like to put a lot of chicken in the freezer, because I don't want chicken every day.
I don't eat. When I was a kid, we eat chicken all the daggone time. I got so freaking tired eating baked chicken. And
between Mama and Grandma, they was probably chicken at least 4 times a week, at least.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was.
And you was guaranteed on Sunday it was going to be a chicken dinner.
Chicken. Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Fried, baked, boiled.
We always had fried
roasted
chicken on Sunday. Always.
We always had fried chicken on Sunday, but through the week we'd probably eat baked chicken 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, I don't want no more damn baked chicken.
Chicken and gravy, chicken dumplings. God,
I love
Yeah,
chicken and dumplings.
gravy. Yeah, I do too. Absolutely
I
love
hate
them.
dumplings. Ugh.
I make drop dumplings where you just scoop up the spoon and rake them off in the pot.
Yep,
I've seen people roll them out there and make them. I'm like, I ain't got time for all that bullshit.
exactly.
Get your big scoop of them, throw it in there like a biscuit. I'll eat it like that.
Mama was bad to roll them out there, and she'd make every one of them just about perfectly the same size. How in the world she'd reach down there and grab them things up and pinch them? I mean, it didn't take her but just a second. She'd have a pot full of dumplings.
My grandma used to make tomatoes and dumplings all the time too.
Nah.
I ain't never had no tomato dumplings now.
I, I didn't eat the tomatoes, but I eat the dumplings with the tomato juice in them.
Well, I bet
About
it
like
was good. Have you
about
ever
like
had?
dipping a biscuit in tomato soup. But what it reminded me like.
Have you ever had any mater gravy?
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh, I love me some mater gravy too.
No.
I love mater gravy. I've even had chocolate gravy, and that was woohoo.
That came from a brown cow.
Probably not.
It probably looked like it came from one.
But I know I was like, ooh, chocolate gravy, and then one of my friends' mamas made it, and I was like, I can't believe this is this good.
Sis says, now I want chicken and dumpling soup.
I need to do a video on that. I need to get out there and do a video on some farm stuff. So I need to do quit doing all this cooking crap.
She said, have you ever heard of chocolate gravy?
Yep,
I hadn't until she starts talking about it.
it's good. I like it.
I'd
Shouldn't
never
be
heard
hard
of
to mix. Just melt up some chocolate and pour it down her.
No, it's different than that.
Stevie said he made
Ooh.
squash gravy one time.
Now I ain't never
Oh.
heard of no squash gravy.
I've had squash pie, but I ain't never heard no squash gravy. I don't believe I want to try it either.
I know I don't. I don't like squash.
He don't. I love me some fried squash, fried green motors.
I don't care for squash, but squash pie is just to me it tastes just about like pumpkin pie, almost identical. My nanny made some one time, and I come walking in the house from where I was out in the garden or whatever it was I was doing. Come walking in and get me something to drink, and there's a pie sitting there. I asked for a piece of pumpkin pie. She said, we ain't got no pumpkin pie. I said, well, it's sitting right there. I didn't scoop me a piece of it out and was eating on it. He said, that's squash pie. No, it ain't. It's just a little bit lighter. It tastes just like pumpkin pie.
I know everybody always told me that about sweet potato pie. And I come in from work one evening, Mama wasn't in the kitchen. And I knew we'd got pumpkins about a few days before that. I come in and they're on the countertop, set like 4 pies. I'm like, all right, Mama made pumpkin pies. I got me out a big slice and I was sitting over there eating on that. And Mama come in there and said, what do you think you're doing? I said, well, I was going to eat me some of this pumpkin pie. I said, but Mama, I hate to tell you, you messed up on these. These ain't no good. I said, they just ain't good at all. I said, I don't know what you forgot to put in there. She said, I do. I said, what? She said, pumpkin. She said, them are sweet potato pies. I just slid the rest of that piece back and I said, no wonder it ain't no good. But everybody always told me that it was just my thoughts that, I couldn't tell, they couldn't tell the difference between the pumpkin and the sweet potato. And I was like, I can.
I can tell a difference. I like sweet potato pie, but it's not pumpkin pie.
No, I don't like sweet potato pie. It ain't good to me.
There's something about apple pie. I don't really care for apple pie, but Mama used to make this Dutch apple pie.
Eh?
I don't know what's different about it, but I could tear that stuff up.
I was trying to remember if I could remember what the difference was. I know Mama used to make some, and she'd call it Dutch apple every once in a while. And to me, I ain't never been one that likes fruit pies. But now the Dutch apple, I did eat a little bit more it than I could the regular apple pies.
Yeah, like I said, I never was a big fan of Apple pie.
I
No.
hadn't knew.
Raspberry pie. I love it.
Nah, berry pies. I ain't no much. I don't like berry pies.
Raspberry cobbler, but blackberry, I just don't care for. It tastes too bitter. To me, I mean.
Yeah. Now blackberries and stuff like that, I love to go out here and get them and eat them straight off the briars. But to make a pie or anything, sonker. The only sonker I like's a peach sonker.
Yeah.
And it took me years to get to where I could eat it. Used to, the only way I could eat it was have ice cream dipped all over it.
Just like ice cream.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of ice cream myself.
Yeah. Now, Mama used to make this stuff. It was made out of milk and sugar or something. I don't know, but it was kind of like when you poured it over the peach soccer and stuff, it kind of made you felt like you was eating it with ice cream on it. But it was just that mixture that she made up and poured on it.
I like peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler is her favorite.
Make it a la mode.
I don't know about a la mode.
That's with ice cream.
Oh. Sound like you're trying to eat where it's going to wind up.
Yeah. You put that ice cream on there, and when it's still hot and it starts melting all over it.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. Sign me up. I'm ready. Give me a fork, give me a spoon, give me something. I don't care.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know, it's good like that and everything. But I tell you what, about really the only time I really liked peach sonker with ice cream on it over just having the ice cream was like of the mornings.
Oh, yeah.
And I worked at a fast food place years ago that there's an old woman there. She come in every morning like 4 o'clock in the morning and made peach sonkers for the day. And they had the hand dipped ice cream up there. And she kept on and on and on at me there till one morning when I went in, I wasn't feeling good. And she kept on after me to try her peach sonker. And I kept telling her I just didn't really like them. She said, "You'll like mine if you'll just try it." So she kept on, and I said something about I always wanted ice cream on it. So she went over there and put a big scoop of ice cream on it and handed it to me. And I was sitting there eating that, and I'm like, well, this ain't too bad for a breakfast.
I remember years ago, I was still doing construction, and there was this old farmer up north of town that had, it's hard to tell how many acres he had, but his old building had aluminum roofing on it, and it was starting to get bad places in it, and he wanted it all tore off and put new metal on. And his daughter lived with him still because his wife was in bad shape or something. He's old fella, and every day she'd either make a peach cobbler or some kind of pie or something. She'd come out there and they had an old sugar shack, made sorghum shack. She'd go out there, a couple hours before dinner time and build a fire and take us out hot dogs and all kinds of stuff. We'd come down off them roofs and go down there and cook us some hot dogs and hamburgers or whatever. She'd always have a fire built and have some kind of pie or cobbler or something made for us. Man, I'm gonna miss this job.
No doubt.
Now, sis, I ain't never been much for a custard pie either. I don't know.
I love them.
I like chocolate pie.
I don't like chocolate pie. Oh, God, no.
Well, what Mama and Granny and Nana used to always make, I think Amy looked it up one time, it's called Chesapeake pie. We called it chocolate pie, but she said the name for it is Chesapeake pie. So I don't care what you call it, it's good. Because when me and her got together and her mama made a chocolate pie, had that meringue and shit all over top of it, and I come walking in there, Kinda, Susan. But she said, "Mom made chocolate pie." I'm like, "Where? We're right there." She said, "Ain't chocolate pie." Well, yeah, it is. I said, "No, it ain't. That's not chocolate pie. I'm telling you right here now. That's pudding pie. That's chocolate. That's nothing but chocolate pudding with a bunch of garbage all over, whipped cream all over the top of it. I ain't eating it. I don't like it."
It's not
Sorghum's
good.
sorghum's a little bit sweeter than molasses, I think.
Well, molasses is made from sorghum.
It's made from the cane, I know, the sugar cane,
But now the molasses, like I said, you just squeeze the sugar, the juice out of the cane, and then you cook it down to make molasses.
Not Lois, I love you.
not Lois.
Good night, Lois. I don't know what the process was where they actually took it down to become granulated sugar.
I don't know. I never fooled with it. I just know they had that old sorghum shack out there, great big old brick fireplace looking thing, about 2 or 3 foot wide, and I don't know, 16 inches tall, and it must have been 12 foot long or better. Where they cook it down at right there. I know people like sorghum better than they do molasses.
Mm-hmm.
My daddy used to take molasses and pour it on these gravy biscuits. Now, I never liked that.
I don't know about all that. Now, Amy put it in hers.
Now, Mama used to take molasses and put it in a pan and cook it on down or something, and she'd make this. Remember what was it they called them? Sugar Daddy candy bars?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what she would make out of them.
Yeah,
now,
it's like
it was delicious.
Kind of like making caramel candy or something.
Yeah.
A caramel sauce and then letting it sit up. Now, Amy puts jelly on her biscuit and gravy a lot. And she got the kids doing it. I'm like,
jelly with the gravy now.
Now, jelly and sausage is good.
Yeah, that's what I sort of say. Jelly and sausage biscuits good together.
I used to put jelly on my pancakes a lot. If I run out of syrup, I put grape jelly on them.
Yeah, I've done that before too, but it just, I don't know. It
ain't the same, but
you can't beat maple syrup with a pancake.
Nope.
No.
I even tried honey with pancakes, and it ain't as good as the maple syrup.
I've had honey on the biscuits.
I've had honey on pancakes, and it's not as good.
Oh, honey biscuits are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a friend that lives about 6 miles from me. They got bees, and I got my beehive from them. And every once in a while, I get some of their honey. Boy, you talk about good. I mean, right here, 6 miles from the house.
Mm-hmm.
I bet Brian's honey's good, but I bet it's not quite. They probably ain't got quite the same stuff in it that I would need from being over in Ohio. From what
for your allergies, yeah. But now that Brian, it isn't that darn good honey. It was about as good as that I got down yonder. That was sourwood honey. And, it's hard to find sourwood honey anymore.
I've never had it.
Oh Lordy,
Stevie, I ain't never eaten no cheese biscuits. I'm sorry.
It's just, to me, it's the top of the line of the honey.
Really?
Sourwood, you know how all the other honeys are bad if you have it a while to turn to sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Sourwood will not sugar.
Really?
I've got some over there it's probably about 10-year-old now, what little bit I've got left of it. And it still ain't got no sugar in it.
Really? Wonder why.
I don't know why it don't sugar. But now I do know you can, somebody or something anyway said that you could Google it and it would tell you, that sourwood honey would not sugar.
Hmm.
If it's pure sourwood honey. I don't know if you can go on there and find out. It'd probably tell you something.
I'm sure you can find some kind of answer on it. If you go on the Google, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
They know everything.
Oh. Yeah, I found out real good quick how good Google was on knowing everything.
Yeah.
We went and got picked up a pickup load of feed. Come out, and about the time I got the last bag put on the back of the truck, it started raining. Well, I took off up the road there to the car wash and pulled in under the car wash. She sat nowhere and she grabbed her phone and said, "Google, is it supposed to rain in Elkin today?"
Well, the first question
Google said,
was,
"Nope, it's supposed to be sunny today," and told her what temperature. And I'm like,
Yeah.
she kept sitting there asking it, and Google kept on. Finally, Google quit answering her. What was it you had said?
something about Google being stupid.
Yeah,
And Google says, "I'm sorry."
yeah. I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, both of you pretty dumb. You asking Google if it's going to rain and it's pouring down the rain. It's saying the sun's shining.
I was wanting to know how long it was going to be raining. But it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, the thing I found out about Google is what did they say? It might come up with a million different, if you ask Google something about sourwood honey, it'll come up with a million different things on it. But if you go to, what's that other one? Wikipedia?
Yeah.
If that one will narrow it down more. Don't go through Google, go through Yahoo or some other search engine, because Google just picks the top however many and sends you there. So you get great answers. But I need to go down.
Glenn, we're going to have to scoot him.
Well, I know. I'm sitting here about to go to sleep. Oh.
My feet need to go up there. Well,
Baby said he liked the cheese biscuit.
yeah, I told him I had never had one.
Nah. I don't know about cheese biscuit, but a good honey biscuit's good.
Or biscuit with some onion and mayonnaise.
I don't know about that neither now.
I don't think I'll pass on that one.
My grandma got me to eat an onion biscuit, so we ate one night before we went to bed, and oh my gosh. I told her I'd never do that again because I tasted onion forever.
I know if you get feeling bad and you cut your onion in half and stuff it in your sock and put them back on your feet and go to bed, you get up next morning, it helps a whole bunch.
Well, they say, like, if you take an onion and cut it in half and leave it out in your house,
Yeah,
that
it turned black.
onion, it'll absorb all the germs.
Yeah, it turned black as Gwen sure is there.
Yep.
Well, now, my dad, when he was born, had real bad asthma. I think they said he was like 3 or 4 months old. And he got real bad. And they take him to the doctor, and the doctor told my grandma, said, just take him back home, said, because there ain't nothing we can do for him. Said, he'll never pull out of this.
Good night, Susan. Sis, you have a good night.
My dad's
Thank you.
grandpa come over and picked him up and took him to his house. And they said he kept him laying there beside that wood heater all night. The old man sat up all night long. Said he had old, the coffee cans used to be metal.
Mm-hmm.
He had that coffee can sitting on top of that wood stove. And they said he sat there and cut onions up all night long, putting in that coffee can. And every so often he'd get a little bit out and drop it in Daddy's mouth. And they said the next morning Daddy's fever had broke and his breathing had come back.
Really?
Yep. But the doctors wouldn't even put him in the hospital. They said they wouldn't even no use in putting him in the hospital because there wasn't nothing to be done for him.
Stevie said they had a homestead convention in Virginia this weekend, and Joe Salatin and Justin Rhodes was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably up there at Joe Salatin's.
HOA.
Yeah.
And them people, the last
They
time
charge like crazy for that.
What was it? 1,500 or 2,000? 1,800.
That was at Justin Rhodes' thing that he was having at his place.
Yeah, and you didn't even get meals or nothing. And I was like, "Is he crazy?"
$1,500 per person.
Yep, it wasn't a whole family. That was per person
or per ticket.
Who's going to pay that?
They people paying it.
Yeah.
I would.
I know I was wanting to go to it because when they first started talking about it and everything, I'm like, yeah, that ain't that far from home. We could get the feeding done one night, jump in the vehicle, rent us a room up there, take off that night, get up to the room, get up the next day, go over to that, and then be back the next night. And then they come up $1,500 per ticket. I'm like, ain't no way.
Exactly.
And you had to bring your own food, your own drinks, water, whatever you wanted.
Yep.
I don't know what's so great about Justin Rhodes. Everybody goes nuts over.
He don't know nothing about no cow. And I hate telling that, but I feel sorry for his poor old cow. He gives it mastitis all the time.
I'd heard that.
He does.
Yeah, takes the calf off of it and
then don't milk it like he ought to.
4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and then don't go out to milk till 10, 11 o'clock the next day.
And you can't do that with a cow.
You can't do that.
No, not with a milk cow that the calf wasn't but a month old. And then he turned the calf after he milked it, turned the calf back on it to 3 or 4 o'clock in the evenings and do it all over again,
Why'd you wean them at a month old?
Well, he wasn't winging it.
He's doing like the
Call
milk
it calf
shire. Yeah, or calf shire, whatever. But where he puts it on it for just a few hours during the day and then pulls it off at night. And you can't, because that's during their heaviest milking. And you can't do that.
And most jerseys, they got a pretty good sized family, but they probably ain't going to go through. They're doing something with that milk. Cause
that's it.
A couple of gallons of milk a day.
Well, we had poor old Chickadee. She'd give 8 gallons of milk a day plus the calf.
Well, no, we had the calf off her when she was doing that. I was bottle feeding the calf. But now I have seen.
And our
I've seen her that probably
gallons.
there was times she probably gave over 10 gallons a day.
Yep.
Because I know when we had her and Maxine, I couldn't milk both of them cows with a 7-gallon milker.
Really?
At one time? Like pool.
I'd have to milk one cow and dump the milk up before I could milk the second one. And then we lost Maxine. We got them other 4 cows. And I could milk Chickadee and one other cow. And I'd have to pour the milk up. And then I could milk the other 3 cows. And sometimes if I got the wrong cow in behind Chickadee, I'd have to stop and dump milk up and then finish milking the second cow.
I think I watched Justin Rhodes once or twice and thought, don't impress me none. He sure grew up though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did. And I'm telling he just.
Well, I was watching him back when he was 25,000, 30,000 subscribers, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And they wasn't too bad back in, especially when they done that building that bus and going on the bus tour and all that. But after that, they come back and the channel started growing, and he kept doing things bigger and bigger, and just. And then when Kubota come in there and give him a big brand new 4-wheel drive tractor and a bunch of equipment, and I'm like, I hadn't hardly been able to watch any since. I mean,
Well, there's one guy that I watch. He's from Illinois. It's Ilkanerum. He said when people hit 5,000, he drops them. I'm like, why? They don't need me no more. Like, have you been with these people? I mean, and some of them we were at the Kentucky meetup with, right? I mean, his tent, my tent, and their tent all basically tied together. And he's like, they hit 5,000, I'll drop them. I'm like, what? Whatever you do, buddy.
right?
Yeah, you just.
Well, to me, it ain't the number of the subscribers. It's how it changes a lot of them.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Now, Cog Hill's the same.
Cog Hill changed some too.
He's some, but not much. He's pretty much the same.
He changed. Loom of the Makers up there. They changed.
They changed.
I couldn't. I watched him for a little bit. I'm sorry to say, his voice annoyed the piss out of me.
That's what I tell him. That's the first thing he'd do of the morning. He got up and I was like, I can't take his voice.
It just, good morning, cows, whatever the hell it was he'd say. I'm like, good God, shut the hell up and turn something else on.
What was it?
I don't remember. I just know the good morning stuff. That just drove me up the wall.
Oh, good. Night of living. I could not take it. I'm like, I had to cut it off. I unsubscribed from it and everything. It's like, I can't take this man's voice.
Mm-hmm. That's something I don't reckon I've done yet is unsubscribe from anybody that I've subscribed to. That's something I say that I've never done.
I have.
I threatened to, but I hadn't never done it.
I've done it for different reasons,
Yeah.
But
it was good morning, all you Lumen. It was something to do with his channel. Whatever he called his followers was what it was of the mornings.
Modern Statters.
That's it, Modern Statters. And I just, that's
his voice is
cringeworthy.
His voice just got to me. I'm like, I can't not do it. I just, and I stayed subscribed to him for a long time. I just unclicked the bell.
Well,
and you thought I was crazy for it, didn't you?
No. But I mean, I started watching them when they was a small channel, He was still working. And then he got up there at a big enough channel to where he quit working.
Yeah, his wife quit working.
And he got to doing all them buildings and stuff. And boy, I was really watching that because I loved the way he'd go to the factories and they would cut all that stuff out, showed how they done everything. I mean, I really enjoyed all that.
Mm-hmm.
But then his channel growed on up there, and then they bought that extra piece of land and had it cleared there. And then the next thing I know, they bought 100 acres, and then they turned around and bought another 500 acres somewhere else, and started doing all of these bills at one time and everything. And I was just like, that's just too much.
I'm trying to think. Last thing I think I seen him do was build that one building. What was it? It wasn't too far from where he kept his chicken coop all the time. That chicken tractor he had.
Oh, the goat barn?
It may have been the first one that he built. I don't remember now.
I
don't know how big his channel got to where he can go buy 500 acres.
Well, if I ain't mistaken, right behind that, he bought, I'm thinking it was 100 acres right behind that. 50 acres or something. But then it wasn't about a year later they went, and I'm thinking it's a 500-acre farm they bought
I don't know, because I was like,
And,
I didn't know that. Yeah, my channel had to grow awful damn big for me to be able to afford 500 acres. I know that.
Well, now up there in Connecticut, New England, you can get land a whole lot cheaper.
I'd say you probably can.
Yep.
But still, you take 500 acres of land at $1,000 an acre.
Yeah.
That's $500,000.
Yeah. April, you got 5 more minutes in you?
Maybe.
That gets you at the 4-hour mark.
Yeah.
Yep. I got to get my feet put up because they throbbing.
He was another come up with a new 4-wheel drive tractor and a bunch of equipment. So, I don't know if he bought it or if that was another one of them gifts from one of them companies.
See, that's like Arms Family Homestead. Y'all ever watch him?
Yeah, used to a lot, but I don't watch him much anymore.
I haven't watched him for a while, but he seemed like he was just down to earth, just like us.
Yeah.
Now, he may be totally different. I don't know. But I heard someone say that Keeping It Dutch was just the same in person as he is on video. I've heard more than one say he's not.
Well, I
know him and Arms used to be real close, and then got to doing a lot of things together and everything, and then it just like they kind of split,
Really?
and you hear tell them doing anything together much anymore. But
yeah, and then they had Hidden Heights Farm or whatever it was, and the Crockers and Dutch got mixed in together, and then the Crockers and Dutch got into it over some land, and that Moorhead something. That was a whole big old mess over all that build.
Hello, Willow Way Ranch.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Wendy.
Yeah, we getting ready to scoot off here. We sorry we ain't ending because you come in here, but we've been on here.
Yeah, they are, Wendy. Don't let her lie to you.
We've been on here 4 hours and I'm done.
Yep, me too. I feel like my back end's done grew to the couch.
We wish you'd come in just a little earlier though.
Yep.
But guys, we're going to go ahead and scoot off of here. So all y'all have a good night. Thank you for being in here with us. We appreciate it.
Josh, you're saying you got 3 minutes left.
I don't care. You can stay on here 3 minutes.
No, I'm gonna have to get up out of this chair. My legs killed me.
She said I didn't think I smelled that bad. Hugs back to you, Wendy, and we appreciate it. It's just 4 hours, and I've got to get
up. You grew that much today?
Yeah.
Yeah, this morning her channel was like 88.
I wonder if any of it had to do with you dropping links in there.
I don't know where it's coming from. Honest to goodness, I don't, cause
you're at 127 now.
Oh my gosh!
Wendy, did you grow any this morning today?
Who?
I was asking Wendy if she growed any.
Oh.
But yeah, it just that fudge videos just took off, and like I said, it's over 2,000 views, and
I wouldn't doubt if it may not be up close to 3 by now.
Well, that potato soup video I got was at 260 something today.
3K views.
Oh heck!
Yeah, I got 268 views on it.
That tater
3,000 views on your fudge video.
That's fudge video 2 weeks is showing 3K view on it in 2 weeks time. That channel ain't even 30 days old yet.
I said, ain't it a month old yet, is it?
No.
No. Tuesday will be.
She gonna pass it, man.
Oh, she done passed this channel.
Did she really?
Yeah. Yeah, this
Where's
one's
that
been
from at?
stuck at 112 for the last few weeks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She
She said
said,
I've been stuck at 115. I mean 415.
yep. But anyway, guys, we're going to scoot off here. Thank y'all for
Yep.
joining us. We love each and every one of you. God bless y'all. And y'all have a good night. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.